Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to CostumeCo. And today we're going to be doing a Night of the Seven Kingdoms recap of the first episode, the Hedge Night. And anyway, I just want to say this is amazing because I have my girls back with the queens, and Tatiana's going to be joining us. But with us right now, we have Alicia, AK. We've got Meeks is here, Shadowcat Baratheon.
Hello.
And I'm CostumeCo Baratheon.
Hold on a second.
Go get a thing.
Anyway, I just want to tell everybody that we're trying a different platform. So I hopefully you can do this okay. And I just actually, how do we look at the chat?
Ciao. My sister was choking downstairs.
What? Is she all right?
Oh my God.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
That's quite the way to start a stream. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she is.
Okay,
my brother got to her before I did.
That's really scary.
Are our mirrors, are the cameras like mirrored?
Well, mine is,
Because you just went left to me.
Mine
Meeks,
is
and I know your door is to the right.
Yeah,
no, my door is actually to the
left. So that my sign looks normal. So I did have to mirror it.
I usually mirror it because I have more room on this side, but because I tweaked my camera, I unmirrored it. So.
Hi, Anna.
Okay.
Now we're also simulcasting to Alicia's channel. So, Alicia, do you want to say hello to everyone?
Hopefully we are.
I think you
are.
I haven't seen.
I have them both up.
Okay.
I have them both up.
Groovy. Excellent. Yes. Hello, folks. Hi. How are we? We are back with another double stream with me and Heidi and Meeks, and Bex is here. It's been years, almost like a century that we've seen her. So
feels like
lovely to have her wonderful face back with us. And I think Tati's going to drop in and join us later. So yeah, let's get into all of the skullduggery and tomfoolery and awesomeness that was this episode, ripped off the pages, hot off the presses, onto the screen.
Absolutely. And I've got pictures too, by the way. So I don't know exactly what they are, but if I can bring those up at any time. So Alicia, do you want to start this sort of first round of chatting? What would you like to do?
Sure. I think my first thought is, and I don't know why it just became my first thought, but I brought it up when we were talking with the boys about it because it was skipped over and I felt it was a disservice to skip over it because there's a bit too much dirt in this episode starting off, and
like
some of the things I understood. The poops, we didn't need that. Especially with you like pooping like right over the intro that we love, but it's cool. I'll give you that. My biggest beef on the germs of the situation was our lovely lady at the inn that drank whatever backwash was still left in that dirty cup. And then she refilled and gave it to Doug. Like, ma'am, you had one customer in there. Just one besides him. You couldn't find a clean cup for my guy. It's been a long road. He's grieving. He needs to be fully in his cups. I agree with that. Yes, you should have given him all of the mead, but you could have gave it to him in a clean cup. That was nasty.
Well, Alicia, before we go on, Hypatia is asking if we're doing spoilers.
I always go for spoilers with discussions.
Yeah,
I always at least as far up as this episode went.
Yeah, exactly. So if you haven't seen the episode, I would just don't watch. But I think we'll just cover the episode and anything in the books, but we won't go beyond that. Does that sound fair? We don't want to ruin it for anybody.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
That sounds good. And yes, Anna, I agree. Serious ick.
I was going to say, Alicia, regarding the cup thing, it reminded me of when I was a kid and my parents would have a party. And then the next morning, my brothers and sisters would go around like drinking the pop, the pop out of the glasses and eating the stale chips that were left. And like, they didn't drink the alcoholic drinks, but if there was pop or whatever, they would go around drinking that. It reminded me of that.
Absolutely not.
Thank you. I'm good.
No.
I'm okay.
Not ever. I cannot remember one time.
Thank you.
Peter, I will always shout out to T baby. Bring up her lessons. Stop touching shit.
That's nasty. I can't.
You know what? I don't think he wiped it all. By the way, I didn't get the impression.
No,
he used
no.
grass or anything.
There was no There were no leaves there.
It was very
I
sickly.
There was a bush, but there wasn't in my rewatch.
Loose
it was
poop.
just the tree.
It was loose. It was sick. It was
and I
upset
agreed
stomach.
with our good sir or Lady Bird Robin that was in the tree. Like, how are you just really over here and put your whole ass in the wind to poop in front of my house, bruh? You couldn't go it was a whole field over there.
No, see, that was my villain.
Anywhere else.
We're talking about like your heroes and villains of the episode. That was my villain. That poop was my villain.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
That was the biggest villain of the entire episode.
I have to tell you, it took me a little bit out of the show because I immediately thought, oh my God, poor Peter Claffey, who plays Sir Dunk, having to
ass out
his butt out.
When he read the script, he's like, oh my God, I got to do that. I would have
Mhm.
anxiety. Apparently he was vomiting like on the first day. Well, no wonder.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
And also, how do they do that technically? Did they put a hose like behind him to make
They
it look like?
probably had some sort of
like contraption put
or
on him or something.
They probably also added to it in
Mhm.
post.
That's
For
hilarious.
sure.
Yeah.
They definitely added the sounds.
Well,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very
they
much.
might have, added like some of the flying particles.
Yeah.
Charticles.
And in case
Yeah.
anyone did charticles.
I think well, we know that Dunk has sort of like he's got a lot of anxiety. I think he's got IBS even. Like he might.
Oh my
'cause, you know,
gosh.
He was as far as we know now abused
mhm.
as a child. I thought Sir of the Penny Tree was a gentle soul, but now shout out our girl Gray Area again. She said, Sir Arlen, I thought you was a nice man out here, but looked like you was a little abusive, sir.
Smacking him left
Why
and right.
was my boy's head going up against so many wooden posts as a child? I don't appreciate that.
Yeah. So on rewatch, like I was like kind of like, okay, I've seen it. I'm kind of don't want to see it again. But the one thing I did like about the poop moment was because it was so jarring, but it also like kind of stated like right away, like the tone of this show is going to be totally different
Yeah.
than what we've been watching.
Yeah.
As much as, obviously hitting children's bad, but even the flashbacks, like the quick flashback scenes, like had like a very comedic element to it.
Yep.
Like there is one movie in particular I cannot remember, but it felt like almost like a Coen Brothers film.
Mhm.
The way that they were cutting back and forth, and it really just kind of like let us know like what the tone is.
Yeah. Also, like what I want to know is regarding the flashbacks. Are those from Dunk's perspective, or is that what really happened? Like, what do you all think about that?
I think both.
I think
I think they are exactly as he remembers them, and I think they're pretty true. One thing we know about Dunk is he is not a liar.
That's very true.
Except, is
Like-
he?
Well,
But then again, you're right. There is that
Yeah.
one time
Mhm.
that he didn't say the
that,
whole thing.
That one thing.
Are you thinking?
Yes.
Are you talking about whether he's been knighted or not? Are you talking about that, or are you talking about something else?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. That's exactly what my thought was.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will say real quick to backtrack real quick on what Bex was saying, that like the tone of the show is different. I think you are correct, and I agree, and I think it definitely should be, because this isn't like the High Lords that we're talking about. Yes, there are High Lords and nobility and royals involved, but the main is we're on the ground level. Like, this is the difference between the cosmic level MCU movies and like Marvel Knights
TV
on the street level, like Daredevil, Ironheart, all of that. That's where we are here. We're now down with the small folk, and we're basically seeing the building blocks of why Aegon the Fifth will be the ruler that he was. Because of
I was just going to say a shout out to my friend William, who has the museum in Minneapolis. Hi, William.
oh, hi,
And
William.
Hello.
He's mentioning the Great. He actually has
Yeah.
many of the pieces from the Great, like many of the costume pieces from the Great. It's fabulous.
That's
William,
awesome.
it's really nice to see you. Hopefully, we'll connect soon. And he just got an acquisition, or not just, but recently, from some of the Game of Thrones auction that happened last year. So he's William, you have to tell me how many pieces you
nice.
have from there.
You had someone else on a while back that was a collector.
Yes, I had Ian Drummond.
No, it wasn't Mark. Was his name Mark?
I'll
have to go back and look at Instagram.
Sure.
We talked a little bit on Instagram after that stream you did.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, you'll have to remind me what it is.
He also had a really great collection of costumes and stuff too.
Well, William has he opened up like a museum. So it's actually the public can come and see it. It's amazing. So backstory, what were you saying? I just wanted to go back to what you were saying. Regarding
well, I do think like the flashbacks, like
the flashbacks, yes.
Yeah, like I mean, as far as like whether it's just this is kind of known, like this is like for the most part Dunk's POV.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like I mean, it's the way he remembers it. Like, I don't think, I would take it as true, as far as like, if that's what like the actual, abuse was.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, not to like, again, hitting children is bad, but,
they did it in such a comedic way. It was like pop, pop, pop. You're like, oh yeah,
exactly.
Like,
no, I was just asking because in the book, and actually, I think when he's at his grave, he said the only time you hit me was that time when
he said the only time he's like, you never hit me when I didn't deserve it,
except for that one time,
except for that one time in Maidenpool
with the pie.
Like the other
it was the in boy that
like the one who was running
in the
one who was running away.
And like whereas he oftentimes like Dunk oftentimes threatens Egg that he's gonna give him a clout in the ear or whatever.
Clout on the ear.
Yeah, but we don't ever see that. So at least in this episode we don't see it. So we'll see what happens. Meeks, what did you think about the first episode? Did you have any like sort of things?
I didn't listen. The way they can pick a cast, right? I saw them in the interviews and I was like, oh, okay, I see that. And then seeing them in the costumes in the stills, I'm like, oh, okay, they look nice. Seeing them in action, I can't.
Perfection.
Like, how do y'all do that?
Perfect.
How do y'all do that? I will never be able to see these actors as anyone else but these characters. I can't. I loved it so much. I instantly fell in love with it. During my reaction, I didn't even really say much. I was just like, people was like, you were just smiling the entire time. I was like, I know.
That's so nice.
You guys go watch Meeks' reaction. You can see, if you're in my chat room, you can see the link already. It's down there. You don't even got to search for it. Just click.
Yeah, it's just Manic.
You'll enjoy yourself. I guarantee you.
That was really two punches. Because you got one in the face and then one against
the pole.
The pole.
I really like it, and I'm already invested. I didn't realize that I was going to be like all in because I know it's a different tone. I've been telling people that if you've ever seen Heath Ledger's A Knight's Tale, it's literally this, but in Game of Thrones.
A Westerosi.
Absolutely. And Mark Addy is in A Knight's Tale.
So
there's that nice connection. Actually, I did a review of the costumes of A Knight's Tale, and I have to say that I love the costumes of A Knight's Tale, but I have done a couple of videos on this. I haven't done a reaction to the show yet, but to the pictures and everything, oh my gosh, I love the costumes in the show. And I know a lot of people say they were very faithful to the book, but actually I think that they are to a point, and then I think that they took it and just kind of next leveled it. I think they're magnificent.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they're taking anything away. They're adding like like the scene in Lionel's tent is not like, so they're moving a few things around. Which I can totally understand as far as like, I read like the first part of the book, that kind of like gets us through, and like, he doesn't go to the game master right away like he does in the show, like, so there's some things moving around, which I can totally understand for like an episodic show. And I mean, so far, like what has been added, like
By the way, I was
think
going to
it's really
say
working.
about that scene in the tent. One of the things I love, so like in the teaser and in the trailer and the pictures, we only saw Lionel sitting down. So when he got up, and I'm like, oh my God, look at his costume. Like, it's amazing. And he looked like a whirling dervish. Did you guys sort of think that? Like with the
Absolutely.
oh, amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes,
I-
of course.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, sorry, Alicia's sending me a message. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I just want to double check before.
I didn't know
before
how
I
to do
clicked.
it, so that's perfect that you're doing that. That makes it so much
Yeah.
easier.
So now everyone can see it's.
And also
right
keep
there
an
on
eye
the
out for Tatiana. If you see her over in the corner, like waving at us to get
Yes,
in, just
will
let me
do.
know. Okay.
screen. Will do.
So yeah, so I absolutely love that. By the way, that because that wasn't in the books at all, to my understanding. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. That whole entire scene in the tent, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I
stomping,
love how
apparently,
ridiculous Lionel is.
the stomping. Someone said who was the stomping's idea? Was it Daniel Ng's idea to do that? The stomping on the foot.
I
It's
don't
amazing.
remember.
Yeah,
You know what? I didn't pick up something initially when I first watched that scene, and it's weird because normally my radar is very honed in on rainbow activities, and it wasn't until I heard someone else reference it, and then I went back and looked, and I was like, "Huh, okay." You know, dancing is also considered a different form of fighting, but there's something else that's also considered a different form of fighting and dancing, as it were.
Well, you know what they say about having, or what is it? What's the expression about dancing leads to? What's the expression about dancing?
It's the same thing they say about guitar lessons. They're
Yes.
always
What does it lead to?
sex.
Yeah, but anyway, no, there was definitely some sexual tension. Is that what you're
Yes.
talking about? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Love it. Well, be right in the
And I
middle.
love that because I think
It's in the
Lionel is
middle.
absolutely a raging bisexual, and
Oh,
he
gosh.
is all in on Sir Duncan the Tall because he likes them tall boys, and I appreciate that about him. He also is very secure in who he is and does not care. I think he went a little bit hard off rip though, like, "Sir, why are you in my tent?" I was hungry. A guy said that I could come in and get some food. And also, I think who is somewhat I've seen people saying is our Podrick stand-in in little Stefan Fossaway. Wait, is it Stefan?
Yes,
His
you got it
name?
right.
The younger cousin. Okay.
Oh wait, Stefan
Yeah,
is
look.
no, Stefan is the
Or
bastard.
Stefan the mean one. Stefan's
He's the
jerk,
mean one.
right?
It is Raymond.
Who's our young
Raymond
boys?
is
Raymond?
the Podrick.
Okay.
Yeah, even his
Yeah.
costume looks like Podrick, right? Did you guys
It
notice
does.
that?
The
Oh my
hairstyle,
God.
almost down to the hairstyle and
Yeah.
everything.
I
but
would, and
how did-
actually, one thing I was going to say, Dunk could have thrown him under the bus, and he didn't. He didn't throw him under the bus. He could have said, "Oh, well, this guy invited me." He took responsibility for
He
himself.
very well should have, though, because how you invite this man into a High Lord's tent
And then
you
leave him.
by himself?
Yeah.
Abandoned.
That's
Like, oh.
rude. That's so rude.
Yeah, Sir Dunk is a tall, shiny building.
Yes.
He is.
He's like-
Yes.
That's
like
the
the
same thing I
Chrysler
say
Tower.
about Brienne of Tarth. She is a tall drink of water, boy, and I would not mind climbing that tree.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, by the way, like I know this sounds really shallow, but what do you guys think about Dunk? Do you find him to be a hottie? Do you
Yes.
think do you really?
Yes.
Okay.
He played rugby. That's a man that
I
can
know.
lift
See,
me.
I'm really more into Lionel. Lionel to me is dead sexy.
Both of them.
Like, he's
Listen,
hot
Lionel,
meat.
that's a whole different. It's the curls that set.
Oh.
I don't know what products
The
they
hair.
were using in
Lionel
Westeros
has
back
the hair.
then, but they set them curls, and them curls were slinging when he was dancing. Yes.
Okay, you know what? See, and that's what I said. If we're gonna compare, like, who's our this person here, we have our Podrick. I feel like Lionel is the perfect blend of Robert and Renly, all in one. He's got Renly's showboatiness. I mean, Robert's a bit of an attention whore also, but not on the level that Renly is. And look at the tent. The amount of horns that were sitting outside of that thing, and then this Loki-esque helm that he's just wearing for shits and giggles. That's all.
Look, all the chandeliers
Mm-hmm.
were
every last one of them.
horns. All of them.
So yeah. But he also, we know he's about an individual. So, you know, if you need somebody to pull up with the sword, he don't care about doing that. He will throw hands anytime. It doesn't matter, much like Robert. So I really like that dynamic that he has and how he brought that out in the character. And no, this is not a scene at all. None of this was in the books. And I love that.
Mhm.
He does have some quips in the books. And I think they ran with that and they did a good job.
I was
Except
going
for
to
the
say that
opening. I
Robert,
still got
though,
beat
like
with it.
we meet like late stage Robert, right? Like we meet Fat Robert.
Yes,
Mark Addy
Sorry,
Robert.
yes.
I don't want to fat shame. Sorry. We meet Chubby Robert. He was kind of like a Henry
No, call
VIII.
him what it is.
Yeah,
Call him
he
what
was
it
like
is.
a Henry VIII, right? Because we need like the
Yes.
was it the stretcher?
Very much Henry VIII.
Mhm.
The armor stretcher.
There she is.
There she is. Is she here?
Wait, hold on. I'm about to.
Oh,
Where did my
I
mouse
see
go?
her. Am I supposed to add
Okay,
her?
yeah, I was gonna click. Never mind. I think you have to add because my mouse is
I don't
acting
see
up
where
right
she
now.
is.
I can't.
Though. Tatiana, where are you?
Click the circle at the top where it says that number 5 that's in
Yep.
there. Click that and your sources will come out.
Oh, there she is. Oh my god.
What the
Okay,
hell
let me
just
do
happened to my mouse though?
Okay, it's not. Oh, there we go. I got you. Oh, wait,
for a
I don't
second.
got you.
We had
There's
her.
a delay.
There
it
she
is.
is.
We've got you. Hi,
Well,
Tatiana.
we have your face. If you're moving, we can't see you moving. You might be frozen. If you're talking, we can't hear you, boo.
She looks like she's looking at her computer. She's trying to figure it out. Like I was like,
Go.
okay,
Yep,
there's-
yep. She probably had to refresh. She'll be back.
okay. So sorry, what were we talking about?
No clue.
Oh, well, we were talking about Robert and
Oh yeah,
maybe-
like I was saying, he was like a Henry VIII probably
Yeah.
type
Mhm.
person, right? So when he
Yes.
was younger, he was
Although-
probably quite the hottie.
He
Yes.
was. He looked like
Oh.
Renly, but burly and buff.
yeah,
That's the consensus that I remember.
yeah. But he was probably less of a, you know,
There she is.
I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, we can hear you. I'm so
Can you
sorry.
click on?
Well, she can't hear us.
Do you
Damn.
see the microphone? Can you click on that?
She can't hear you to even try that.
Oh no. Okay.
Type in a
message.
private chat. Type in a private
Okay.
chat real quick. It should ping her.
Okay, let me just mute myself for a second. You guys keep talking. Here.
You know what? Me and Meeks did when we were testing the system yesterday, though, we did have an issue where I played something and I could hear it, but she couldn't. And then I refreshed and then she could hear it and I couldn't. And then I refreshed again and then it corrected itself and we could both hear and the thing. So it may be a situation of Tati having to refresh like 1 or 2 more times. Sadly. We're figuring it out. This is our new system, guys. We're figuring it out as we go. Please excuse us.
Actually, I was going to say I had a similar problem the other day, but I was on a different computer. So okay, let me tell you. I'll say if that doesn't work, try refreshing. Right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Refresh.
Okay, now we're hearing us.
yeah.
Literally,
And
I don't know if you can hear
that's-
me.
We can. Wait, Meeks, you can't
You
hear
know,
her?
Is she on her phone?
Okay, let me tell you. I'll say if that doesn't work, try refreshing. Right?
Oh, she's behind on the live stream too. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Can
that's
you hear me now?
Yeah. All right, let me. I'll go. Okay, go ahead. Continue. I'll type in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
No, she's listening to the.
Yeah.
I'm on my
Let's
phone.
Turn down.
Yeah, I wonder if
The live
phone
stream.
is-
I am on my phone.
I think that might be it.
That's
She would have to listen and talk at the same time, so it's picking up everything.
and that and that's why it's picking up all that. That's why it's hitting the echo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm telling we're getting an echo.
I hear you because of YouTube.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have no idea what's
Yeah.
Mhm.
You mute the YouTube chat. Where did everyone just go?
Oh, so that was me. there we go. Sorry.
There you
I don't know. I touched
go.
something.
Wait a minute.
I'm so sorry. I am a bit of a mess right now, and I can't.
No, that's all right. You may need to employ 2 devices.
I can hear you because I have the live stream come up on YouTube. Otherwise I couldn't hear you at all.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because it's not going to work.
Do you have headphones by chance? That would fix it. Yeah, if you have earbuds or headphones, that would fix it immediately. You may need to employ.
Oh, it got quiet. Is she using headphones?
Possibly. I'm not sure. Sorry, technical difficulties, guys.
Okay.
We're working through it. It's not going to work. You have headphones. That would fix it. Yeah. Okay. Earbuds or headphones.
I have my headphones on right now. Like,
are they?
and it's on my phone. I can't connect it to my tablet for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, it got quiet. Is she using?
I think that's it then.
I'm not sure.
It might be difficult to use on a phone.
Okay. What should I do? I can mute her for now until she can figure it out.
For now, yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Maybe that. Tatiana, I've had to mute you because we're getting a lot of reverb from you. So if you're able to figure it out, then we can just add you back. Just send me a message.
I'll type something in the chat. So look at the private chat, Tati. I'll mute you guys.
Hi, Santavia. How are you? That's such a nice thing to say. Thank you so much. Okay. So where were we? Once Tatiana gets her when she figures it out, we'll add her back.
Not saying where were we, man? We don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's start something else. Let's start a fresh thing. Yeah, Alicia, let's start a fresh thing. What should we start?
Okay. Well, first I wanted to say what's up to the new folks that just came in. Jake,
awesome.
Santi, sis, I see you. What's good? Welcome back, everyone that is here with us. We're great to see all you guys. Now, let's see. What is a thing that I noticed? We didn't hear her actual name, but we did get a glimpse of Bae, who is our lady Tansel Too Tall, as they say. And episode 2, I think, is where we're going to get her, full intro and the events of the crux of the culmination of what's coming in the fight. Punk Rock Pollyanna, hey girl. And I like that they gave us that little bit. I'm still upset about the 30 minutes episodes, but I get it. These novellas were very short.
They're very short.
So, I didn't think they would be able to, really, pack a decent punch with the 30 minutes, but they have. So I'm optimistic about the rest of the season. How do you guys feel about that?
I think one of my favorite things about this is that we started out, it was like very muted tones. And then as he buried and like decided to go, well, I got to figure out what to do. They just like upped the saturation and it was just bright and colorful. And it stayed that way throughout the entirety of the episode, which I appreciate. It just not only just a tonal shift in like the acting and the music, how much happier it was, but also the tone and the coloring. Like it was just perfect. I loved it just made me happy just watching how bright and pretty it was and how interactive everybody was. Even though some people were being assholes, it was still interactive and more lighthearted than the standard Game of Thrones stuff.
I agree. Like some people were saying they were comparing it to Shrek, so Donkey and Shrek.
Didn't we say something about Shrek last when we talked about it with the boys?
I don't remember.
Meeks?
Yeah, there's a show in Canada called The Littlest Hobo, and I sort of compared it to that because
that sounds so perfect.
It's like a dog that maybe more like Lassie, travels around from town to town doing assignments, and this is sort of what it feels like. I mean, this is sort of like the origin story, I think, of Dunk, right? It's his origin story.
Yes,
definitely.
definitely.
He was a superhero, and then eventually, like, he goes on these adventures. So that's sort of why it kind of reminded me of. If I have any Canadians here, of The Littlest Hobo. I love, by the way, I know some people have complained about the quietness and the slowness and everything. I love that.
I like it.
I love just stopping.
It's
kind of
so
like
fitting.
Yeah, like I don't know if anyone watched Alt Swift's reaction, and he was saying, they just stopped to have like a sandwich, like
Yes.
not in this episode, but I guess another episode because he did the season review. But just all these little moments that we get, and I love that. I love that we get to sort of see like all of the stalls, the tents, all of the sigils. I love the part where they were showing us.
It's a proper tourney.
It is like them setting up the tourney itself. Like he's arrived before the tourney has even begun. And he kind of looks down to see, oh, that's what it's going to look like. And just, I thought that was really kind of exciting. And so I love that. And as Meeks is saying, I love the brightness of it compared to, I always get angry about Game of Thrones being so dark, and HOD is kind of dark as well.
Yes.
Can't see.
It's like you got to turn up the brightness,
Watch it in the daytime, put something over it. Like it was too much. It was too much.
Yeah, we were saying he's kind of like got an IBS,
But he did bury him in a very, very shallow grave. He was like 1, 2, 3,
shallow,
and we're
I have
done.
to say.
He was like, it's 2 scoops and we're done.
Yeah, I guess there's no worries about it
around there. I hope there's no animals or anything around that are gonna dig him up after Dunk leaves. And also welcome to Haymaker and Mina into the chat that I'm seeing here.
Oh, we
appreciate y'all coming through. Always lovely to see you. And she did come in, but she was scrolling. That's why I didn't pull her up. So I think she's refreshing again. Fingers crossed, y'all. Send up some prayers to the 7 for Tati.
Yeah, she wasn't here.
To the old guys and the new.
Unfortunately, we couldn't troubleshoot because she's just joining midstream, so partial stream. So well, I think those were some really great points. I was going to ask you guys, like the characters. We've been introduced to a lot of the characters, and I think you said at the beginning that it was just sort of like you can't even imagine anybody, a different actor playing that character now. So is there anybody in particular? I know we mentioned Lionel. Is there anyone who stood out to you that you were just like, wow?
Egg.
So good.
Yeah.
What a precocious kid that kid is.
And I know it's like his last name or middle name. I don't remember what Meeks said the other night, but Ansel is what I remember in his name. Yeah. And he is the most adorable freaking thing right now. And given that it's been like 2 years, I think he's like 9 now, but he filmed this when he was 7. Like he came in, he gives me notes of our little bear when she came in, her first acting role.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Bella.
Yes.
God, why can't I hear you?
Oh.
Boo. We were almost there. Oh no. And there's no echo even. Wait, there it is.
Yeah, there's an echo, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's a slight one.
Well, Tatiana, I think what we'll have to do is before the next stream, we can do a test with you and just work out, like troubleshoot it. Because I don't know that I can help you on the fly. And this is a new streaming platform for us as well.
Yeah, we don't have enough info to tell you go do ABC.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
That'll fix it. So sorry.
Yeah, she can hang. Well, anyway, I feel bad, but I don't know what we can do because it's on the fly trying to figure it out. Yeah. So I was going to say.
We were talking about Egg. The actor.
And I apologize for my sniffing, you guys. I have very weird sinus issues. Sorry.
It's that time of year.
Totally.
It was year round for me. It's
someone was asking, are we getting a novella per season? And that's our understanding, right?
Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah. That's why there's only 6 episodes, because the books are literally that short.
By the way, has anybody watched any of the interactions between Peter Claffey and Dexter? Like just, like them doing
and stuff? No, I have not yet.
Like even off screen, the two of them are so cute together. I watched one where they did like Jenga, where Dexter had a giant Jenga and then Peter had a tiny Jenga. It was hilarious. And there was a question on each Jenga. But the two of them are so funny. And I guess like, you know, they were saying that they went and played Mario Kart together and people were like, oh, that was really nice that you went with Dexter to do that. He goes, what are you talking about? I wanted to play Mario Kart. Like
exactly. He's like, this is not I did it because I'm nice. I did it because I wanted to do it.
Yeah, there's wonderful chemistry. And I think that's and this is like, you know, Tony Teflon always talks about the first season. Like he always gives the first season a chance because that's, you know, it's just sort of warming up and finding its legs and everything. But I think this season is going to be the established season. And then I think further seasons, if they do continue with it, I think that we're just going to see these characters develop and grow. I know we're only one episode in,
but still, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. They made a lasting impression.
Good episode. And it was only like 40 minutes or so long. So I think they were able to actually pack in quite a lot, not just with the you know, getting through what we got from the books, but with the emotions and the feel of everything that's going on. And you know, them already like cueing us to look at the background folks. That, you know, given those two, like I called them the mean girls at first. They low-key redeemed themselves later, but I was very upset with how they started off talking to our homie, because why are you talking to my big cousin like that? I don't appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. He just came up and very politely asked you a question. Do you need to mock me, ladies? No, you did it. Y'all some bitches for that. And I don't appreciate it.
Like as in focusing on the background.
I did like
wait, hold on. I'm gonna do a small test with Tati because I think she's coming in on different mediums. So let's test one.
Okay.
Nope.
Tati, can you wait? Where did it go? That quickly. Wait.
You can't.
Can you hear me?
A moment. I just wanted to do Papa, can you hear me? When she said
that's why I said what I said.
Papa, can you hear me?
Okay, wait. So here's, I think this is on the phone. Can you hear us, Tati?
Tatiana, can you hear us?
No. I don't see her talking on the other one, so I don't think so.
Hoes be trifling. That's so funny.
Yeah. That's an accurate assessment.
That one line though. Oh, that is sad. That cracked me right up though. Oh, it's a hedge night. Well, actually, this is the thing. I think there. I love that thread though, because there is a lot of discussion about whether a hedge night, you know, are they really given much credit? Because they're kind of like, someone was saying they're kind of like a Ronin, right? They're like a lone. They travel.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're without a lord, and so obviously they're highly underpaid because, you know, after Sir Arlen passes away, he's basically left with almost nothing, which is crazy. So basically, if they're, anytime they work, they have to use that money to either enter other tourneys or to you know, pay for their food or their lodgings and that type of thing. But they don't really have anything left. They're like the I don't know, the working poor.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Just like the working class. Because I feel like if you're not in nobility, you're kind of poor. I mean, you maybe like there's merchant class. And merchant class is going to make money, but they're never considered above nobles. So there's that. But beneath that, there may be different levels, but they're all still looked down upon as poor, sadly.
Yeah, I remember when I saw his rope belt. This is even before I saw it mentioned in the trailer, and I hadn't read the book yet. I have read the book now. I was like, oh, that's interesting. He's wearing a rope belt because I thought it was kind of strange that they couldn't even afford like a leather belt. Like his boots are leather, but you walk on those all the time.
In the book, it was Sir Arwen's belt, and he had to use a rope.
Yeah,
to like make it fit.
To make it fit. Yeah, so Arwen had a leather belt, but Dunk couldn't wear that.
But in this case, he's just wearing a rope belt completely. And then they sort of make it a funny, you know, what kind of knight are you wearing like a rope belt?
Test. Can you hear anything, Tati? No.
Test. Can you hear anything, Tati? No.
Nope, that looks like a no.
Yeah, I know it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
sadness.
Yeah, a sellsword with a horse.
Tati, we'll do some tests next
Yep.
time to make sure we can.
Yeah,
get
I mean, it's not,
Not but the hose.
They have the two horses and
Did what
a
with the hose.
hose.
Someone said the hose had no business talking to him like that, like they were nobility. I mean,
Yeah.
hose.
Yeah,
I mean, and that is exactly what I was thinking too. I don't remember whether I said it or not when I did the live watch along. But you really over here talking shit to this man. You a hoe.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
You're getting paid.
By the way,
to
I
vote
don't
this
like
dude.
I call them sex workers. That's just me. I'm very politically correct, and
And I get that, and I probably should be very
Oh my
politically
gosh.
correct, but I'm mad at them right now, so fuck them.
no, I don't blame you.
That was
By
so
the way,
funny.
was it not completely hilarious and also absurd when Dunk's in the tent and they are doing this necrophilia fantasy, thing with the girl, and then
What is
he's
happening
watching
with that?
them get her all ready, and then at the same time they're having this conversation,
Mhm.
and he didn't
And
even
she
kind of go, "What
starts
are you doing there?"
Talking.
I would have
have
asked.
no
was like, wait,
idea.
what the fuck, bitch? You're not dead. And I
Yeah.
said the same thing. I was like, wait, hold on. What type of random sex games is that? You know what? No,
Never mind.
that's none of my business. It's
Not my
my
business.
fault for having eyes and viewing what y'all were doing.
So
I had no business doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to answer no questions.
Who were they prepping her for?
I was
Exactly.
assuming Manfred
Do you think
Dondarrion.
so?
I think it was Manfred. I think he bought all of them for
Mhm.
whatever time he
Okay.
was going to be there for.
By the way, there was somebody who said there was a Leah the Lovely in one of my videos. I identified one of them. It turns out it's Red. And what's weird though is Red isn't the one wearing the red wig. So I was super confused at that. Is that correct? There's the one girl, the one on the left who's like, "Oh, it's a hedge night, only sadder." That one. That's my terrible like
All
talking.
right.
But she I think she's
So
Red.
rude.
Is that correct? And then the other one, I don't know what her name is, but there's another character named Leah the Lovely. So I don't know if that was the one lying down.
I mean, this third one, third one's a charm. I'm gonna say,
Mhm.
yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, there's Daisy. There's a Daisy as well.
Yeah.
So maybe one of them is Daisy. That might have been the one lying down. I don't know, because they didn't. This is weird, by the way. They didn't release all of the characters' names on IMDb. So when I would see somebody, I was like, "Oh, who is that?" And they didn't. Did you find that?
So Ella McHale Rowe is Daisy was the second one with Dondarrion when
Yes, that's right.
yeah.
She was the one on the standing to his left or something
Yes.
when we were
And
looking at
then-
him.
So hold on. Oh, I lost it.
I think Daisy
Well,
was the one who's getting
Leah
prepped.
the Lovely is the one who is chit-chatting the most.
Oh, okay. She is Leah the Lovely. Okay, that's what I thought she was, but I thought I heard someone say Red, and then I was like, "Oh, who's Red?" So that's why I was confused.
No, I'm sorry. Red was the one. Now I'm getting confused. Who is
Okay.
Daisy?
I think you're right. I think Daisy is the one that was standing to the left, looking at her. I'm looking at her picture.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I'm looking at her picture. but
I
it's
don't
not-
remember.
I think there's
I know one of
there's
them
a
was red,
picture
one was
that's
Daisy.
attributed to someone else. So
Mhm.
we'll know better next time.
Totally.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of that, what did you think of Manfred? What did you think of his character? Like, he's wearing a wig and everything. Did you?
Mhm.
Is that Sir Ashford, Manfred of Ashford, the game warden?
Manfred Dondarrion, the one
Manfred
who refused, who said to Dunk,
I don't know
said,
who
I
you
don't know who
are.
you are. I don't know who the fuck you are, dude.
Yeah, he was cunt. He was a bit of a cunt. The
Yeah.
one-
I mean, but it also
I
makes
mean,
sense. Like,
if
sir, do
you
you
don't-
expect me to remember you after
It
800 people?
It
To
did.
remember you.
It did.
Okay.
And also,
He's a
this is
lord.
not the man that he fought for. This is the son of the man. That
Oh,
he fought
definitely
for.
not
And I
gonna remember
believe-
you.
And I believe he was a
Mm-mm.
kid when
Oh,
that happened.
no.
So
Yeah.
why would he remember you?
Yeah. So at this point, you're just annoying him.
That was a fair thought.
When he's trying to go
He just said it in a really dickish way.
You're a ruiner. He's like, you're in my way. You're my path.
You know what? The whole thing with Arlen, him asking like, when is Arlen gonna knight me? It kind of reminded me of what we do in the shadows when what's his name?
Guillermo.
Guillermo kept asking when he's going to be made into a vampire. It kind of reminded me of that. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll likely knight you in the morning. You know, he doesn't, and then he's dead. You know, and that's it. So that's sort of reminded me of that. Very Monty Python.
Heidi, can you check your Insta DMs real quick, please?
My Instagram?
Yes, por favor.
Okay. You guys are making me do too much work.
I'm sorry.
Scroll.
Okay, let's just while we have a lull real quick.
Okay, so I responded.
Okay, all right, let's see if maybe we got a refresh. All right, testing, Tati.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Nope.
Oh, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jake, I agree.
That looks like a no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. That's a fair comment.
You're judging them too harshly. They're having fun while they're off duty. I mean, but why have fun at Dunk's expense, though? Clearly.
Because they could. Because they could. That's why I'm not really mad at it. Because Dunk is kind of the same way, even with Egg a little bit. Like here, like you need to just do what I asked you to do. Could you just like feed more horses and brush it down?
He has a reason to be speaking to Egg like that, though.
Take this. Does
Those
he?
girls don't.
Does he?
I think he's sort of
Being Egg is trying to audition to be his squire. Yeah,
He wasn't auditioning to be his squire. He was working there.
Freaking reason I can only hear you on my tablet.
Can you
I think
connect your earbuds to your tablet? And then that would stop the echo.
It's weird. I can hear you on my tablet, but I can't use the video or audio on my tablet. I can only use the video or audio from my phone, but I can't hear you on my phone.
That's wild. Okay, so well, if you can hear what I'm saying now, we will set a time, maybe this weekend or something, to test this out so we can make sure we get you on. Because to try to troubleshoot right now, it's not working out with the echo.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be a bother.
Yeah. Like, I miss your face, though. It is great seeing
But
you.
yeah, I'll probably should just leave the live streams and let you get back to it. But quick, love the show. I'm very excited for it. Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye, Tatiana.
All right.
I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself there. It was funny. That reminds me. Years ago, I did an interview where I was interviewing someone, and I said, "Do you have like?" I can hear myself, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't." You know, I'm like, "Do you have earbuds or something?" But anyway, so I did this interview with her, and the whole interview, like an hour interview, I could just hear myself going. It was so weird and uncomfortable. It's just a bizarre. I don't know what it is. Like a weird thing to have that come back at you when you're talking.
Yeah. I might stream one day. I'm just lazy. Don't judge me.
Well, you stream on the gaming channel, but
no, I don't. Not really. I did it.
I was going to say something regarding Egg, and that I feel kind of like, you know, Dunk was taken as a child from Flea Bottom, and he didn't have like an adult to sort of, you know, parent him. And so the only parenting he's had really is from Sir Arlen. And so the way Sir Arlen has treated him is sort of, that's created his, you know, version of how do I treat a child. So I kind of felt like when the way he was talking to Egg is how Sir Arlen probably would have talked to him. That's sort of what I was thinking. And what I think is probably going to happen is that the more they spend time together, that will sort of start to move away, and perhaps Dunk will see it more as a partnership. Even though he's a child, he's a precocious child, but he's very intelligent. And they always say
very much so.
Dunk the lunk.
Yeah, he's got a very quick wit about him.
Yes,
and it's already showing up. That's why he's there, and he did what he did. He showed up. He's like, "What are you doing here?" Well, I've fed and watered the horses. I brushed them. I made some food. I started a fire. I was going to put up your pavilion, but you didn't have one.
Yeah,
but I
for a night.
He didn't just make the food. He caught the food.
And I think it's actually worth noting to rewind a bit. And also, thank you, Polly. I see you with the $5 donation. Thank you for that.
That was very kind.
Much appreciated. And yes, bye, baby Baratheon. I love that. I love that name. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Bye, baby Baratheon. We'll vouch for Dunk for the tourney. I think. We'll head to there. He'll definitely be involved in that in some ways. Technically spoilers. We're not going past the episode, so we'll see where that ends up. But I think it's worth noting to rewind a little bit further on to their first initial meeting, and the way that Egg is speaking is very reminiscent of that conversation between Tywin and Arya when he's telling her, like, if you're going to be out here perpetrating like a lowborn girl, you need to learn how to talk like a lowborn girl. And Arya would not know that differentiation because she's never been around. Yes, there's people that work at the castle she lives in, but she's not really cued in to pay attention yet to how they speak and how that's different from how she's been taught to speak. So it's not my lord, it's my lord. If you're going to be down with the common folk, and Egg does not speak with like that. He speaks just like Arya. He says, my lord. And Dunk doesn't know to differentiate, because if he would have known that difference, he would have immediately picked up, nah, this is not just some random simple little stable boy, because why do you speak so well? That would have been the first thing that cued him in. And also it's a small inflection in how Egg actually says his name. He doesn't say Egg clearly EGG like we do. He says Egg, which is AEG, because his name is Aegon, not Egg. And I feel like that I don't know if that was told to our little cutie to do that, but if it was, great. But I feel like it wasn't, and he just caught that because he's just been that good with showing his emotions through his acting. And I really like that they specifically put that in there, that it was Egg, not Egg. So yeah, little things like that. And then circling back to that scene, like, I got all this stuff done. He came in, he caught dinner, he made dinner, and I'm surprised he knew that much, honestly. So I'm not that big of a fan of Maekor from the books. I think he's a bit of a dick, but you thought enough to actually teach your son how to be a proper squire. So kudos for that.
That's a little bit of a spoiler.
Yeah, I did go past there a little bit. Sorry.
I know. Yeah, it's funny because I watched a couple of reactions and stuff like that, and I was like, wow, there's like a lot of spoilers in these. So I think most people have figured it out, but it's technically kind of a spoiler. But the funny thing is the trailer kind of gives you everything. They sort of I mean, you don't know all the details, but they lay out the whole season for you, right? So we know there's going to be some action. What else should we talk about? What do you think about the Fossaways, by the way, the Apple Boys? The one Stefan, he's the one, he's a right bastard, that one. The way he just beat the crap out of his nephew or his
I can't
cousin.
stand him, and I'm not supposed to like him. So
he's got a punchable face, that one.
Very punchable.
That's a great way to say it. So punchable.
Absolutely. But he needs the beard. I had to look at the actual picture of him on IMDb. No, the beard definitely, like, and he's kind of a ginger almost. Like, I'd say he's a bit of a ginger. Yeah, he's very British looking. Yes, he needs that beard.
The beard really helps. Yeah, but he's sort of a ginger, and it's like, so he's punchable face, but he's also kick a ginger. You know that expression? Have you guys know that?
Yes.
Bex, do you know that expression, kick a ginger? It's like usually, especially around, and I'm saying that as somebody who's like, before I started going gray, I was actually kind of an auburn haired person, and my father was a
Yes, I've
redhead.
heard
So,
that. Yes, I've heard that.
now what, I don't know if we can talk about the drunk in the bar, the drunk in the, can we talk about that, or is that spoilery if we get into that?
I think we can talk about him, but don't say his name.
Okay.
Because I had to do a double take. I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, and I watched it again, and I was like, wait a minute, what the I was too busy like looking around and seeing what Dunk was doing and paying attention to Dunk. And I completely
totally missed him.
Disregarded him. And then I watched it again and I was like, oh shit.
Oh.
Okay. I like what you guys
There
did
he is.
Just slid him right in there.
Yeah.
And that's another ripped right off the pages moment.
Yes.
Like a lot of the dialogue they used came straight from the books. And I really like that they stayed to that authenticity.
Although, didn't they cut his down a little bit?
They cut it down a little bit. They did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They didn't. Yeah.
I think, and I don't know
think,
this for sure, but I think they're going to pull back on it and do like maybe a little flashback and give us the rest of what was supposed to be said.
Yeah.
But
no, I think that
don't know.
that's a storyline. Like that storyline, they're going to kind
come
of
back to
slowly reveal it.
Yeah. And it was
I hope
interesting
so. Yeah.
because he wasn't in any of the trailers. So people were asking, where is he? And he wasn't. And then finally he shows up in episode 1, just a very brief scene before he retires upstairs.
Yeah.
Because
it's probably too spoilery.
A bit too spoilery, yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, he probably won't be around very much, but I'm going to assume like when he is on screen, he's going to make such a big impact.
Yeah. And he only has a few more lines for like this leg of the novellas.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But
those lines are key once they come in.
Okay, I know we were talking about that one gross scene at the very beginning of the show, but then there's that other scene with Plumber when Dunk goes in. Poor Dunk has had like a couple of times on the doorway. And what did you think of that scene? Like the spitting in the can?
I hated it.
Like his really gross
joke.
Grown man spit makes me want to fight everybody in the vicinity. I don't know what it is about adult spit.
It was weird because usually like when people are spitting on like that, usually it's because they're chewing on tobacco or something like that. So what was going on there? Did he have like
allergies, sinuses?
I think he was just nasty. Because ew. And I will give them kudos a little bit on that scene though, because I love that literally Pops is at work and he's working from home and the kids don't got no damn where to go because school is not really a thing there. So they're just there in his office playing swords. I feel like that was very
it was like a Zoom call where your kids burst through the door, you know?
That's the only thing I liked about that scene.
I love that actually. I thought that was great.
The loogies killed all of that.
Yeah, I could barely listen, but I did like the fact that he knows what Dunk is there for. Like he's not going to tell you like, hey, I'm not gonna mention it, but if you can swing it, you can sign up for the tourney.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stop you. But he was also like jabbing him, making fun, like, hey, yeah, you come up in here and you lie to me, I'm gonna tie your hands and your feet to a pole, and then I'm gonna stick your butt on a sharp end and then call it this. And he was like, I'm just fucking with you. If you can just find somebody to vouch for you, then you can go ahead and do
I'm watching Fallout right now,
good.
so it kind of reminded me of Fallout. That one's like what he was talking about there.
That's my shot. That's me.
So good. Fallout's amazing. Have you saw the latest episode? Meeks, you're doing reactions to that, right?
All caught up. That's my show.
Yes.
Oh, Tatiana said it could be acid reflux.
That's very true.
Maybe, but just from the way he was acting, I feel like it wasn't.
It felt like loogies.
Yes.
He just wanted to do that. Just
doing the most.
Oh,
I could sit through the shit theme, but I couldn't sit through the noise to that. Like the noise and the I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It kind of it's like kind of it reminded me. It's funny. There's this Andy Sandberg did a. Is it Andy Sandberg? I think did a like thing on SNL where it was like Game of Thrones was written by teenage boys, and and he has like braces and acne and everything, and actually they ended up taking it down. I cannot find a video about it at all, but it's hilarious. So it's like Game of Thrones, the writers were actually teenage boys in a writer's room, and that's what it sort of feels like sometimes. Like I don't know if George is like harnessing his teenage boy when he wrote some of these things, although that's not actually that wasn't actually in the book, was it?
Hold on. Yeah, see, and there's a thing. There we do have information. George did write back and give feedback like, I don't think we need that shitting scene, bruh. But Ira was like, but it's funny though, and that's so it stayed in. Yeah.
Well, I know the poop scene there. Ira did say, I think the idea was that you could hear the music swelling, and then people were thinking you're going to get this beautiful Game of Thrones intro, and he didn't, or House of the Dragon intro, and he wanted to subvert expectations on that and just like cut, kind of like when you have a record that you go,
like a scratch. Yeah,
I think that's what he was sort of doing there, and he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, see, I was in the
because he's a boy. He could have found a better way to do that.
I was like, this is the another spinoff, and you can't get another theme. I was in the middle of like, you can't pick another. Oh, shit. Never mind.
Like, if y'all would have just said, hey, Ramin, do you got something new for us? I feel like he would have been able to give you something new, but y'all didn't ask.
I wonder if they will.
I don't think they will.
He's doing Fallout right now.
I don't think they will.
God. He's doing Fallout. Oh my God. It's
right. That's what I'm saying. We know Ramin still has the chops. He still has his skills.
Yeah. Oh,
they have not gone anywhere.
One of the
but they're not asking him for anything new.
Well, I mean, I don't think it needs it. Like, we don't need like a 2-minute.
That is very true.
Crazy animated opening.
That is very true.
Yeah,
we do have a little bit of
this. No, we don't.
What's it called? You're like Dunk has his theme that they play every time he's out exploring. Yeah. So I'll even take that. It's just it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Well, and someone else was saying that because it was the pilot, they might have like they oftentimes don't do like a cold opening or whatever. They don't have a theme. But
this show was straight to series, like
and it's also very short too.
Yeah, those are like pilots. That's like, we're gonna shoot this one. Hopefully they'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't. Come on then.
Oh, Penelope there. Aw, hi, baby girl.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, I don't want to make this joke, but she's like Tatiana. She can't hear her either. So. Hi, baby girl. Yeah. I guess I don't mind poop jokes, and I think it's a nice change to not use the GOT theme. I'm so tired of Game of Thrones. I'm good with them playing just that smooth
violin that was coming in, because again, this is street level Westeros. This is not the High Lords, the nobles, royals game. So I'm good with that. It makes sense to have it be something that simple. I like it.
Yeah, and it's it was funny because somebody was saying, "Oh, will I spoil House of the Dragon if I watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms?" And it's like, "Well, there's no dragons." So
no, this is after that. So I guess
I'm like, if you really paid attention to Game of Thrones spoiled everything else, because Joffrey the spoiler. There's so many clips of Joffrey talking about the individual people every single time. I'm on TikTok and I see them put it together.
Sir
and I just
Duncan
laugh.
the Tall.
Like, four pages.
Yeah, we already knew who Dunk was. We're just seeing the beginning of his story right now.
Well, you knew if you paid attention.
Who is the maester at the wall?
Maester Aemon. Yes. Right. Yeah, and Maester Aemon name dropped his brother already.
Yeah.
So
but you gotta remember. No, we know who they are, but people don't pay attention that much. I realize doing reactions, a lot of people don't pay attention to things.
Show readers only. Fair enough.
They don't pay attention to things because they don't watch stuff with captions, and I'm used to watching things with captions, so I'm going to read everything that's coming out of everybody's mouth.
Hey, you guys, you should watch stuff with captions on. Just saying.
I do. I love captions. There's a video recently that says why you need to watch shows now with captions, and it's something to do with the sound is different now, but also it gives you more information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, because
whenever
some
random person off screen comes in and talks, the captions might actually tell you who that person is. Whereas if you're only watching without that, you're just gonna hear a random voice off screen, and that's it.
Yeah, Joffrey was an ass.
Sir Dunk had
Well, hey.
and Joffrey was a dick for that,
Hi,
and that's
Justin.
why I remember that scene. 4 pages for Sir Duncan the Tall. He must have been a great man, looking
Justin,
at his
yeah.
father, uncle, like you ain't shit. You don't even have a half a page in here.
Like, damn, you suck.
Sir.
Next. He's like, oh wow.
You know, Jay, I was talking to a friend about whether or not, you know, I mean,
Hey, Justin.
they got to do a lot of steps before they get to Summer Hall.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Everybody instantly.
Matter of fact, wait. Shh.
Don't nobody knows what that means.
Don't nobody know
If
what that
you-
is. We're not.
If
gonna
you read the
explain.
book, you know. But if not, you don't. But yes.
I'm answering
Yeah.
a direct question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I so my short answer is like I would be shocked if we get it all the way through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're just talking about for
Ira
like in
has-
the entirety of the season of Night.
The series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But also the actor who plays Dexter, he'll be, you know, if they because I think he's 11 now, but they're working on. Well, I was because I saw them doing some junkets. Sometimes he had hair and sometimes he didn't. So I think they're
Mhm.
working on season 2 while we're. By the way, I love that Peter Claffey has longer hair going into next
The
season.
ponytail.
Oh,
Knock something over.
yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
who?
that-
that's
who was
my
it? Who was
dunk.
that? Peter.
That's
Claffey?
dunk.
Yeah,
Who was
that's,
that?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I don't know why they did the short hair. Maybe so that by the end he'll have really long, glorious.
It's something
hair.
about a half up, half down.
Probably.
I don't know what it is.
When it comes,
Yeah,
to
we were
the
talking about
hair
Justin.
and- yeah,
We were talking about
Justin,
the
I
fun
was
humor.
looking forward to seeing your face. I am sorry. I hope you feel better soon, my darling, and you can join us next time.
Yep. So yeah, that'll be really nice to see that. And then, but it was one of the stipulations George made was that Dexter shave his head, I guess, because it just you can't fake it.
You can't be egg without.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't be
Yeah.
egg without looking
Yeah.
like egg.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's
And
okay. He looks cute bald. You're cute.
Yeah.
You're fine.
He does.
big
He's
ol'
so
egg head.
adorable.
He's a little.
God.
His head's so big.
Okay, so before we started, you guys, Heidi was asking us like what like big bullet points we would like
Mhm.
to put, and one of those bullet points was like what our favorite scene was, and I don't know that I have an absolute favorite scene, but the one that does stand out to me because I think there were so many that I enjoyed. The one that stood out was at near the very end when they're talking about the shooting star and
Oh,
the way the camera angle was and how the firelight was on Dunk's face. It looked like he was back to being that teenager that he is in the book because the actor he's doing a great job, and I'm not saying this to disparage anything, but he looks much older than Dunk actually is. Dunk is only like 17, 18
Mhm.
in the books at the start, but obviously our guy here is not, but that's okay. But the way they did that angle with the firelight, he looked like that kid that still has that wonder about the world, that
Mhm.
you know he's just lost his father figure, the only father figure he's ever had, and he doesn't know how to go about the world too much anymore. So this is literally 2 kids just
Trying to figure
going
it
out
out.
here roughing it, trying to figure it out, wishing on a star.
Mhm.
And I thought that was just beautiful. It was a great moment, and that is I'm gonna give that my gold star for
I
that.
cried like a baby.
Punk Rock
She
Pollyanna,
did.
Dante, we're trying not to if you haven't read the books, we're trying not to do book spoilers. So
Mhm.
we're trying to
Yes.
just stick with the episode and let you kind of follow along and learn about it. So it's one of those things you definitely don't have to have read any of the books to watch this. This is what's great about it. You know, it probably, I think if you're a book lover, you will absolutely love this for sure.
yeah.
And But I think that's one of the things I think even like when I started watching Game of Thrones, I'd read the first book, but I didn't read all the books. But I loved the show without having read the books. So I think it's one of those things you can be a book reader,
Same.
not a book reader. Yeah. And a lot
And
of people
also,
are saying they love the dancing.
we have a
the
kitty
dancing.
on the screen. I would like to make sure the kitty gets her
Of
due.
course.
Mhm.
Okay, so everyone seems to love the dance scene, of course. Any other scenes you guys like?
It was
between that and
that
then
was
the thing at the end.
gorgeous. And everything with Dunk and Egg from when they initially got there, and again, ripped right off the pages because the dialogue is spot on. You know, I want to know what the palfrey brushed, and then oats for all of them. Yeah, you'll get a clout in the ear if you don't do it right, and a copper if you do a good job. And can you handle that? I mean, I could if I wanted.
By the way,
My lord,
is a palfrey a particular breed of horse, or is it like the size of a horse? Like I didn't look it up.
The breed.
It's a breed.
I believe it's the breed.
Horse. Okay.
Yeah.
What I love part actually about that scene is the fact that they were talking about how the lords would all be in their tents and they would be looking up at the silks, and then while they're looking up at the sky because they're in the outdoors, and they're probably the only ones that are sleeping outside.
Yes, and Dunk asks that. He's like, so they're all seeing silk. So wait, so the magic is only for us? And then that's where we cut the episode, and again the way they shot that,
and
it looks so
smile
exactly.
Yes. So sweet.
He's like, because this whole time you have to remember, Egg is shooting his shot this whole time, and it's not until this very end scene where Doug says, "Look, okay, if you want to do this, you should go find a better person, but if you want to do this."
With me,
here's what I can with me. Here's what I can offer.
Yeah, that made me cry.
And
that made me tear
Egg
up.
Is the look of sheer bliss and happiness that comes over Egg's face when he says that is like, yes, sir. It's like, can I have some more, sir? Like, he's like, yes, absolutely. That is all I've ever wanted.
Have you guys ever seen the
I
animated Lilo and Stitch?
Oh yeah, that's the better one.
Remember when Lilo is talking to Stitch? Well, our family is small and it's little, but it's us, and you can stay here if you want, and we can be your family too. And I was just like, that's the way I felt when he was talking to Egg. Like, this is all we got. Like, I don't have a lot of money. We're not going to have the best meals. We're not going to have the best clothes. We're probably going to sleep outside under the stars more than in a tent. But if you want to stay with me, you can. And I was just like,
yeah. Someone was mentioning the audiobooks. By the way, it's Terry Lloyd.
Yeah.
Who
if you if you get the separate novellas, then it's Roy Dotrice. But if you get A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it's Harry Lloyd. And I would recommend Harry Lloyd because he is a good narrator. He sometimes does this like little quiet speaking thing that low-key grates my nerves, because at some of the points where he does it, like, I want to hear what you're actually saying, my guy.
it's Victor.
But
that's what it is.
You
just have to watch Arcane because he does that as the character Victor.
All
he's
the time.
Like
That's like his signature speaking move.
He'll get real close to the mic and he'll just go and I have to do this and I have to do that. I'm just slow whispering. And I'm just like,
and then come back to normal.
It's a British
like,
whisper.
Damn it, that was important.
By the way, Haymaker says Dunk and Egg are both interviewing for a job. I love that.
Literally.
They are.
Literally.
They are. And Dunk doesn't really figure that out or take it on until that moment at the end.
By the way, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say Peter Griffin is saying he had me sold at Belly will be full. Me sold. I have to say, though, I was like,
that's real talk.
I was a little bit doubtful about the belly being full thing, though. I was like, can you promise
you won't be hungry?
No.
It's different than your belly will be full.
I believe him. It's not that they'll be able to go and find an inn to get food at all the time, but Dunk knows how to hunt. So no, you won't go hungry.
But also,
your belly will be full.
Like, it's like it might be salt fish and what's the other salt meat? Like
hard
which I think is the name
bread.
of the next episode, by the way. Salted pork. I think
Salted pork, thank you.
I think it's the name of the next
that makes
episode.
sense. Rise into channel on 3 horses. What's up, Adamantium? It is lovely to see you. Always appreciate you see you coming
Yeah, Tatiana. Yeah, he does. He voices Victor. Yep.
Oh no, wait. He's also in.
Yes,
I'm trying to
yes.
think of the other show he's in. It's not 1984. It's Brave New World. Has anybody seen Brave New World? He's in that.
Wait,
as well.
Harry Lloyd is on Brave New World now? Or wait,
he's in the show Brave New World. They only did one season of it.
Okay, that's not what I'm thinking about. Okay.
Yeah. Egg can catch fish. I know he's very versatile. He has skills.
Yes. Which really surprised me, and I like that they put that in there, because even being a squire that young and you're a royal, everybody's gonna do things for you. So I like that I really like that he had that knowledge.
By the way, what did you think about it when okay, so at the inn we have this unnamed drunk leaving a Targaryen coin on the table, and then later outside Dunk throws a penny at Egg and he lets it drop on the floor, and he's like, oh, you'll probably pick that up after, kind of thing. What did you think of that? Like, was that like a little Easter egg, or what did you think of those that part?
Thank you for the horse info, Paula.
Yes.
I feel like it was an Easter egg, because I mean, if you're paying attention to what Egg is doing and how he's not quite like, even as a squire or even a someone who is like minding the horses, nobody would just get up on the horse and pretend to ride.
Exactly.
Nobody would dare to do that.
Put on the clothes.
By the way, how did he get on?
Hired them?
How did he get on that horse?
Exactly. Because and Doug said your lucky thunder didn't bash your skull in.
Yes.
But Egg was skilled enough. Why? Because he's been around horses enough to where he knows how to calm a horse to get to allow it to let you ride. Yeah. And that is if you don't know anything about horses, that is something you have to do. A horse has to be comfortable with you to allow you to ride it.
But I feel like those are all Easter eggs, but for people who are paying attention. Like if you're just watching the scene as it's given to you, you see a little kid who wants to follow a would-be knight as a squire. So you see that, and you see that kid trying to do that. But for everybody else who understands that he's talking a little weird, he's moving a little differently. Why are you here by yourself? You said you don't have a mother, so you're at this inn. How do you get to this inn? And you want to follow him, and you're saying nobody's going to care about you missing. Like there's so many things that he made in a row.
He made his way to the camp on his own. Like that's very resourceful.
Wait, hold on, exactly. Heidi, I have a question. The Brave New World you're talking about, is that from that show that came out? That was, or maybe it was a movie.
It's a couple of years ago. It's a couple of years ago. It's with you know, the actor who plays Solo, like he plays Han Solo in the movie Solo. He's the star of it. And then Henry Lloyd is one of the, you know, I what do they call them when you're like an acolyte, or he's like a, you know, one of the people who really believe in their utopia.
A zealot.
A zealot. Yeah, he's the zealot.
Okay, wait. So you're talking about the Brave New World that was based on the book.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know the story you're talking about.
Yeah.
Harry Lloyd.
And then the actress who's in it, she was from Downton Abbey. So it was, but no, it was really, it was very, it was really, really good. And but anyway, sadly, they only did one season, so they let. There was a
and if you don't know what that show is, watch the show, but definitely read the book.
Oh, the book is amazing
because it's a very interesting.
It's
take
Aldous Huxley
on humanity, and also you know, shout out for 1,000 Nights and One. I heard about it because they talked about it on one of their book review podcasts. So yeah,
and one thing I learned
their link is in my description also.
Is that actually Aldous Huxley, who wrote Brave New World, was actually like his family were friends with H.G. Wells, you know, the famous science fiction author. So there was that kind of, but that was one of the books I read when I was in school. Yeah. And I've always been a huge fan of it. But anyways, a wonderful sort of interpretation of it. And Harry Lloyd, of course, is amazing in it. Like, I love him.
That's awesome.
So he's one of the most memorable characters on Game of Thrones, I think. And I'm doing a video on Joffrey. Like, even now, I'm like, oh my God, Joffrey.
I made a face. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The funniest thing about Joffrey is I keep going through, like, the actor who plays Joffrey, who sorry, remind me what his name is again.
Who looks like Caligula.
Oh yeah, there's so many times when he's making these weird faces. Like I call it like he looks like he's got poop under his nose face. And
who does these poops on?
I just look if I ever feel sort of sad or I just need to pick me up, I just look at these pictures of Joffrey with these faces where he's pissed off, like his grandfather's sending him to bed or something without supper, or he's trying to escape from Flea Bottom and because he's got shit thrown at him, or there's just so many good like pictures of him. I don't remember
exactly what the channel name was. If I do, I'll send it to Heidi so she could put it in the description later. But I think it was something like college humor or something about that. But they did like a whole clip of Joffrey being a ridiculous little shit montage video to where they changed like some of the words with AI on how he delivered things, and it was hilarious.
Oh, Jack Leeson.
If I find it, I will send you the link.
By the way, Jack Leeson, has anyone watched the Sandman season 2? Because he's in it, eh?
Yes.
Season 2. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, he's in it. It's really fun.
Of course he is.
He's
good. Look,
King is tired. Exactly.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
sorry, I didn't mean to take over this whole but anyway, I'm kind of obsessed with Joffrey, and he's so well dressed. Like my gosh, his costumes are so gorgeous.
That's awesome.
So where are we at here with this show, ladies?
I want more, and I'm sad that it's almost over because it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, right. It's already almost over, and they're only a half hour long.
I know.
Like this is the longest episode we're getting all season, I believe.
Yeah. So we don't really have a villain except for the pooping scene. We don't really have a villain this episode.
The poop is the villain.
So the poop is the villain. So we'll have to wait probably till next episode to talk about our favorite villains.
Well, wait. Okay, wait. I will put in. He's technically not a full-on villain yet, but we do know he has villainous activities, as have been stated already in the episode, and that is Stefan Fossaway.
I knew you were going to say
of course.
Because
you're right.
We were told he likes to beat people on the training yard before tourneys to make sure that if he's going against them in any of the lists, they're already injured, so he could take that win.
Yeah, that's
because you are a little bitch, my guy, and that says to me that you don't really have the skill that you think you have if you're doing all this extra nonsense behind the scenes. So double fuck you. I don't like you.
Justin, are you talking about Joffrey Baratheon's actor is Jack Leeson's in House of Guinness? Because I haven't finished it.
What's House of Guinness?
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
it's about like the family that made Guinness.
Oh,
and one of the
watch.
actors who's in it is also in the new House of the Dragon season 3. He plays one of the what's the Greens. He's one of the Greens.
That's where I've seen him from. The Terror. I love The Terror.
Oh, The Terror. Yes. Okay. So what do you have an MVP of the episode though?
Wait, hold on.
Mine would be Egg.
Mine's Rhino.
Oh, thanks, Tatiana.
Oh, that is true. It's like, listen, that man's a man. My God. That's not what we're talking about.
I'm gonna give it to Lionel. Like when Lionel first came on the screen, I did say, like, if you watch my watch along, I had a little beef because I didn't like how he was speaking.
Thanks, Justin.
That's because you're easily triggered by that. I loved it. I thought it was funny.
You're right. I am. But I got over that because he made up for it more than in all of the shenanigans he came with after. So yes, that is the laughing storm, and I hurt him and his awesome hair. Dance moves and not giving a frack about just being who he is as a person. Like when you see someone that is just comfortable in who they are in their skin, you look that up in the encyclopedia. Comfortable in their skin is his face, right?
Well, I think personally,
smile.
He's dead sexy, and it's so funny. I have to say, I really commend the actor Daniel Ings because he is not that in The Gentleman. He is not dead sexy in The Gentleman.
When I tell you a beard,
also
will do
please
wonders,
go watch
it don't
The
make
Gentleman
no
on
sense.
Netflix.
It makes no
It's
sense because
great.
I'm looking
It's
at their
just-
IMDb
it's kinda
pictures.
like-
I'm like, is that really you? Where's the?
It's kind of
Okay,
like we were
uh-huh.
talking about who's the actor who's playing I have to look this up now. I've
We'll
lost
do
it.
that at the end, John.
Matt Smith. You know, there was some discussion about can
Doctor
you
who?
can you do this character? Matt Smith. Can
So,
I never had a doubt.
Speaking of Matt Smith, like my mom and I were rewatching The Crown over Christmas, and
I still
David
have to watch.
Ings is in The Crown.
Oh, he
He's
is.
like when the Matt Smith season, he's like he's Prince Philip's like right hand man and all the shenanigans he gets into.
Wow. Oh yes, the
I did
earrings.
too, Ned.
Yeah, no, because actually I saw. Okay, so I hadn't seen this before. I had heard about Matt Smith being cast in House of the Dragon, but has anybody seen Last Night in Soho with Matt
No,
Smith?
I haven't seen it.
No.
Heard of it. But
Oh
never
my
watched
God.
it.
Everyone has to go see it. It's Anya Taylor-Joy's in it as well. But Matt Smith is dead sexy in that. Like absolutely a banger, if that's the word you use for a dead sexy person.
I will remember that. Whenever anybody tried to come at me about Matt Smith being cast as
no,
Damon,
I was
I'd
one of
be
those
like,
people.
Look, that's the Doctor. Okay, y'all don't need to be worried. I get it. You may not know his work, but I'm telling you, just let him cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Let him
all for it.
Agreed.
All
Tatiana.
for it. Yeah. As soon as I heard Matt Smith, I said, okay,
And
he got that.
I'm not
He
even
got that.
like a Doctor Who fan. I was like, oh yeah, no, he can look like a weird
He can
ass
carry.
Targaryen.
He carries. He can carry it. He can
Yeah,
carry
Matt
it.
Smith's in a movie recently where he plays a punk rocker. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
caught stealing.
Yeah, I don't remember what
Yeah.
the name of it is,
Caught
but I heard
stealing.
he did a great
He
job
is
in it.
definitely the best part in that movie. Although that movie takes place in 1998 in the Lower East Side, in like Alphabet
Which
City,
makes sense
is
for
when
punk rock.
I moved. Well, that's a little late.
Wait,
for
Lower
it.
East Side of New York?
Like yeah, Alphabet City.
Okay.
98.
Yeah,
That's a little
okay.
late for
Who's
his.
the other actor that's in it?
Austin Butler.
Oh, that's right.
But-
Austin
Oh
Butler.
yeah.
It
He
was
fits that vibe
New
too.
York. It was New York when I moved there. That's all I was trying to say.
Apparently,
It was New York when Paris was burning.
No. This is later.
Dan
Was it
Diamond
later?
apparently
Is
is-
later than Paris's birth.
Oh, 98. I thought you said 88. My bad.
No, 98.
Okay.
I was going
98
to
was a
say
different time.
Peter Claffey is tall, but apparently Daniel Ings is about 6'2", so he's close. So they're close enough to kiss if they want, you know.
I mean, yeah, that's
oh.
what I'm saying. He saw a tall tree of a man. He wants to try to climb that tree.
Yeah,
And I don't blame him.
I
There's
think
a
what it is
line.
with Matt Smith is his brow, right? So, and he doesn't have a lot of eyebrows, so it just kind of like it shadows his eyes, and that's what gives him sort of an unusual look, in my opinion. But like, and anyway, if like, I highly recommend Last Night in Soho, and he's like totally ripped in that movie too, like completely, because I know he had put on some weight a bit on House of the Dragon, so they had to kind of cover him up a bit, apparently, according to the behind the scenes. Okay, so I think most of us agree that that Lionel's the MVP. There's a couple of other characters that are going to be coming up. I'm looking forward to like Sir Humphrey Harding. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, that
I'm looking forward to seeing him. I'm looking forward to seeing our crown prince.
Yes,
crown prince.
We haven't met any of the Targaryen princes.
We fine too. They know how to pick some men. I tell you, Jesus.
in the trailers, we've seen Bright Flame and his ridiculousness, and specifically what he says in those trailers. And bro, you talking about your cousin? You talking about your family like that? And now you have an even more punchable face now because you talking shit like that about my guy, my man, one of my favorite kings that never were.
Spoilers.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, that's why I didn't say who exactly specifically.
Yeah,
The
because
name.
I watched
What
the
we're
after
talking
stuff
about.
too.
Someone was asking though, has anyone watched the trailer for the next episode? I haven't watched it.
I only saw like a
season, like on this season.
on.
Yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that
a season
there was
ahead, right?
Yeah, it's and it's pretty.
I saw
it's,
that, and I saw the trailer.
It's a pretty. It's a. If they show a lot.
It's a bit spoilery.
In that.
Yeah,
I was like,
I wouldn't recommend
oh.
watching it together now because it is spoiler.
I think I'm just gonna wait because
yeah, honestly,
I kind of I want some surprises, and I want to, even though I have read the book, I want to, and I kind of know what's going to happen, but I still want to have some surprises, and I'm looking forward to seeing Tansel. Tansel too tall. She's not too tall for me. I think that's that actress, by the way, she's very tall as well. So Peter Claffey, I think he's 6'4". Someone was saying, I think she's like 6'1" or 6'2", I think.
He's
or maybe
6'5".
with heels. He's 6'5".
And if they put her in heels, then
in heels, I think she's like 6'2" in heels or something.
That's cool.
So if you look at them, if you see them at the junkets and stuff, you can sort of see the height. And of course, adorable Egg is like so cute. He's like a little a little munchkin.
Adorbs.
Polly said Matt Smith is your doctor. Tom Baker is my doctor, but Matt Smith, I think, for me is probably number 3.
Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about before, we get wrapped up or whatever, did you want to talk about the Condal thing, or do you want to just sort of finish up rating the episode, or do you want to leave that for the very end?
Well, you had some costume things.
Oh, I have some pictures.
Have some pictures to share?
Yeah, let me share those.
Let's do that first.
Thank you. Then we just comment on it. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work here because I've never used it. Okay, so there's the two hoes, or sex workers, as I like to call them.
Mind you, Heidi went from the beginning of this to saying, no, I will call them sex workers. To calling them.
I just feel it's more respectful.
And that's not a bad thing. I just think it's comical.
It is.
Yeah, but because people have been calling them hosts. But anyway, so here they are making, and kind of
first meeting, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I did like how they backtracked and they said, "Oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean to be unkind." Kind of thing.
I love their outfits though, especially
their outfits are
it's
gorgeous.
like a greenish blue.
Oh yes, because they are well paid hoes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it's worth remembering that they are there. They're not just the random camp followers. They are there specifically for him. Like that's it. That's
they have been purchased for the tourney.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. For the whole duration of the tourney, however long it lasts, y'all's only job is to do whatever he say.
I would be stealing from this set. See, this is why I can't go nowhere.
Yeah. All the look, both of them dresses would be coming with me. That plate, that whatever concoction they're eating would be in my pockets. His scabbard, his sword, matter of fact, that shield and cloak would all be like up under my shirt as I'm walking home and leaving a set for the day.
And I know he stunk. Oh God, because of the flies that were around him.
Yeah, the flies.
Why were there all flies buzzing? Like, did y'all catch that?
Because he was stinky. That's why they were like, you stank.
I was going to say, by the way, the weapons master on this is the same one who did. I think his name is Tim. He did the weapons for House of the Dragon as well. So absolutely gorgeous weapons.
Continuity.
But I kind of do feel bad. I mean, he does get a second costume eventually. We saw in the trailer. So, but unfortunately, he has to be sort of in these rags for.
Yeah,
I told you. So here's the next one.
I need to have you on a ginger ale chat at some point.
He is so adorable.
Look at his little face.
How cute is he? And so here he is. This is when he's cooking the fish after he's caught it.
I have a question. How do y'all think he actually found Doug's campsite?
Probably by smell.
Do you think there was a bit of dragon dreams going on there? Because nobody was clocking Doug. Nobody knew where he went. Nobody was watching him.
That's true.
So
I think he knew where the tournament was. Like.
And he's also very big.
I feel like talking about dragon dreams with him at this point is a little like
extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like Dunk is super tall, and he was like, "That's right there," because he's like heads taller than everybody else. So,
but he wasn't at the campsite when he got there though. So how did he know to go?
He could see him coming to and from.
Yeah, and he left 2 of the horses there.
Mm-hmm. And I think also he probably arrived when it was daylight. I think,
yeah,
because he caught the fish.
Yeah, but
he had enough time to clean.
He was pretty far away though from where the main place was though.
They said it was like a day's ride.
Yeah.
So, he probably...
Well, no, not how he got to like the main campsite. No, that's he got there in the wagon. That's understandable. Everybody knows where that's at. But to find where Dunk was camping specifically, there were no clues.
I think this is just,
I feel like he just saw him.
We got to get them together. Like it's. I don't think it's really much.
Did they mention it in the book? Like how we found it?
No. I don't think it was this complicated in the books.
No, I just felt like he was just tall and he had seen him. He's like clearly.
Yeah. No, it's just
that's possible.
Yeah.
That's my man. Look at him.
Oh, so good.
And also, okay, you know what? Actually, I will change what I said before because I forgot about this scene. When they pan back and they're both extremely tipsy in their cups and Dunk is wearing the horn helm, I feel like Stefan is the one that put it on his head. And we didn't get that scene, but my radar was going off and I feel like that's how it happened.
By the way, I love the couple in the background there who are dancing like Stairway to Heaven.
I like that too.
So lovey-dovey.
It's like the last holdouts of the night, doing the last dances.
Yeah, well, because they have to wait until the Lord goes to bed. So it's kind of the last call.
It reminded me of I can't remember whichever Harry Potter movie had the ball and like
Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, and like the second song, like this magic time.
Yeah. That's where Hagrid danced with the giant.
That's exactly the song that went through my head because my eyes after Sir Lionel went to the couple.
Correct. By the way, there's a really great line that Lionel has where he says something about, you're going to be going up against these foes, and that's like worth something. Like even if you don't, even if you're not a very good knight yourself, like you'll be going up against, these amazing. And then he says, I'm actually very drunk. And then he doesn't go. I don't think he goes around the table. Doesn't he climb over the table? Like, doesn't he step onto the table?
He does. Yeah. He climbs over the table and then like hits his antlers on a chandelier and apologizes to the chandelier. And that is and everyone that's still there has been watching. That's when the party is over because the Lord has now finally gone to bed.
Yeah.
Or
and everybody started headed towards the door.
Wherever he's going.
Yeah. And there's all those chandelier, like those antler chandeliers, like Bex was mentioning. The decor, the production design on this, by the way, is just absolutely gorgeous.
But it also just
okay. Let me give a shout out to Miss Boots. I missed it when she came in. Hey, girl, I see you, boo.
Sorry, what's that, Bex?
The idea that they travel around with like this much stuff, like blows my mind. I know it's like a tournament and they're there for a little bit, but.
They have a whole wagon to store the chandeliers.
They've got a wagon for the chandelier.
Yeah, they've got beams. Like it's not like it's like our kind of tent that we have in our modern time. They actually have beams to hold the tent up.
Well, I camp with like Burning Man people, so like I'm not entirely surprised, but it's still. I mean, like our easy ups aren't anything like. Big wood beams.
Absolutely. But also the furniture. They need the furniture.
And like the rugs and the tablecloths and
and all the food, like the food service, the goblets, all of that.
The ceiling drapes.
Speaking of food, when we first got into the tent situation, I said I would have been doing the exact same thing Dunk was doing, going around and checking everything on the buffet.
I'm just
Give
minding
me
my
one
business.
of everything, please
Absolutely.
and thank you.
Well, there's one scene actually where the Fossway boy says, "Are you hungry?" And he says, "Always."
Mhm.
Always. Yeah.
That size, yes,
And
you
he
are.
goes in, and there's a whole smorgasbord of foods he's never seen
Mhm.
because he's never been in a High Lord's tent before. So yeah, he was going to buy it, trying one of everything, and that is the exact thing he should have been doing.
Totally. So, and here is
The pyrotechnics on this
Oh my
scene.
God.
I hope they go into this in the next episode because it's worth seeing this. It's a what we'll tell you is put a pin in it, because if this doesn't come up like the full version of this in episode 2, I'm gonna send an angry email to somebody.
Now,
But
when
yeah,
you were
this
reading,
is really cool.
see, I read the book after I saw the pictures. So when you were reading the book, were you imagining that the dragons were as massive as this, or were
No.
you thinking they would
No.
be behind
No.
like a puppet?
No, I thought it
Right.
was just random puppets like on
Yeah.
a stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was marionettes.
Marionettes, yes.
They
Okay.
upgraded this, and I like that they did that.
Oh, I do too. I think it's amazing. And I think it's all practical, I believe. I
Mhm.
don't think that they've used
Yeah,
CGI.
definitely. Yeah,
No,
I don't
this
think they
is-
had to CGI any of this.
Mhm.
So cool.
And then here, okay, so here is Dunk with Plumber, and when he bangs he just bangs his head. The kids aren't there.
Mhm.
And so here's
Like,
this
bro,
scene.
you banged your head coming in. You knew where the door
Exactly.
was,
The
but you
beam did
still
not
did it
move.
going out.
It was still there,
Sir.
sir.
I think this is an example. I think that's an example of showing what it's like to be a tall person in a not so tall person's world.
Yep.
You know,
Dunk the lunk.
Dunk the
and
lunk.
he
Thick as a
plays
castle
that.
wall.
Yeah, he plays that really well, because like when
Mhm.
they get into the conversation about him slouching,
Mhm.
I didn't take it as him slouching more so, but he's used to trying to make himself small.
Mhm.
And it manifests in it looking like he's slouching, but no, he's just trying not to be seen.
But sir, you're
Because
too
he
big.
knows that's his station.
Sorry.
But like Lionel said, our laughing storm said, bro, the gods made you tall, motherfucker.
Mhm.
Be tall.
I love that.
Mhm.
Just be that.
You be you.
Mhm.
Right, exactly. Be in your skin,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
This
here's
asshole
the
right
two
here.
Apple boys.
Mhm.
And we got Stefan is the one on the left. He's the one we were talking about. Who's a kick a ginger or a punchable face.
Uh-huh.
On the right
Discount
is
Podrick.
yes, our Podrick. And like as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, it's Podrick.
Yeah.
In fact, I found a picture of Podrick, and I put the two together. And of course, it's really interesting too, because of course Podrick is
Yeah.
Uh,
Outside of the
Fire.
beard, it's very close. The beard
Oh.
and the colors,
yeah,
it's very, very close.
yeah, but also because Podrick was Brienne's
Yeah, it's a squire.
Yes.
squire. So
Yes,
that's
it was
kind of,
Brienne Squire. And
Oh.
now this guy, he's adjacent to Brienne's ancestor.
This
By the
outfit
way-
looks so heavy.
I just was gonna say I love Stefan, who's on the left. I love his armor, like
apple.
his breastplate. Isn't
The
that
apple.
amazing?
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything.
Yeah.
They are doing some things in the show that are very different. Like so it's keeping within the Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon world, but they are doing some elements that I really love. And so I love that sort of it's almost like an embossed apple. It's very
I kind of
cool.
want to touch it.
I do too.
I just keep looking at it.
Because,
I-
yeah,
Can we
it's
touch it without
definitely
touching
embossed.
Stefan though?
I don't know.
I don't want to touch him.
No, I don't want to touch
Not
him,
at
but I'd
all.
like to touch his
You
armor.
punch him. You
I
knock
would
it
actually
out.
no. I would like
and
to
then
touch
you
his face
and then
with
you
my
touch him.
fist.
Oh, here they are.
Yes.
Here's another version of that. See, look at this, and there's
That
beautiful like
guy
leaves and
really looks
everything.
like Podrick there.
It's so cool with the leaves
Yeah,
on the
he-
side.
so
You're
nice.
right.
Yeah, he. That's such a Podrick pose.
Yeah.
also.
So,
I love
Just
the buckle
observing
leaves.
what's
That's
going on.
It's very
question though, do you think that our baby Fossaway? I don't know if he's younger. I think he's younger.
Baby falls
Do you think
away.
do you think he has the magic with the ladies?
Cool. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I've not seen anything to that effect, so I can't comment on.
Well, we didn't really see it with Pod either. He just came back and told us what had happened. So,
well, he told us what had happened. But
I do believe
proof.
him.
He came back with proof of what had happened because he had the money.
Yeah,
and they said no, we're not taking your money. Hoes
we'll do it for free.
Not take money, right? Hoes don't do it for free.
We need detailed
So
notes.
I was exactly with Tyrion when he said, "Oh, I need."
Now tell me what happened.
Pull up the chair. Do
We
not
need
skip
detailed
nothing. What happened?
Detail.
Okay. So here's another picture. Here's another one. Oh, this is them actually
doing the stomp
dance.
thing. Yeah.
That was right after that first stomp where Lionel looked up and he winked and put his tongue
It's the
out.
earring. They call it the slutty little
earring.
earring.
Is so great.
And it's
People
on
have
the
been
left
calling it
side.
this little
And if
slutty
and I'm
little
not going to
earring.
explain what the earring on the left ear means, but if you know, you know.
Wait, I thought it was the earring needed to be on the right side.
On the right, was it? See, I thought it was on the left.
Because I when boys,
it may have been changed over the years. We may both
Fair
be
enough.
correct here.
but
I think we may both be correct
he
here.
felt very piratey.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He
That's what I thought.
he
just,
felt
like,
he
not-
was very Jack Sparrow, but
for sure.
I also
yeah.
think
I think
Jack
actually
Sparrow
that
is a
was-
bisexual queen as well.
Yeah, I think Daniel Ing said that actually. I think Daniel Ing said that was the direction he was given, like Jack Sparrow, and then there was another character I can't remember, but yeah, for sure he's definitely got that Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know some people here, I'm sure, familiar with Bruce Campbell from The Evil Dead.
Yes,
He's got
yes,
such a Bruce
absolutely.
Campbell chin.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Like in one sense, it's like how much is that beard and how much is that chin? And I think that's a lot more chin.
Daniel's got he's got a large chin, but
he's got.
that's why the beard looks good. I think on him.
It looks so good because
You know, Dunk actually Dunk
It's so
Dunk
well
has quite a
angled,
heavy
like,
chin though, as well.
he does, and you know what? You see, to look at their heights right here, I feel like Lionel is looking at this like I could do with that. I could work with that.
For sure.
That. I mean, look at the look on his face right now.
And this is why you need to be
all
on
in it.
TikTok. This is why you need to be on TikTok.
Shut
That's
up,
where all
Manic,
the
shut
edits
up.
are.
No,
That's where all
stop
the
telling
edits
me
are.
about the top techniques.
Except that, okay, can I just
for y'all that know, Meeks has been trying to get me to be really like in on TikTok for the past
so
like
much
3
fun.
years now.
I am chronically on TikTok, so
I know you are because I see your posts too. I see your your shares and your likes too. Damn it.
By the way, I was going to say though, I kind of feel like Sir Arlen didn't tell Dunk the birds and the bees, so he's kind of completely.
He did not.
He's kind of
definitely
lost
going
here.
to wing it.
He's going to wing it.
He is. Like, I think when Dunk sees something that he likes, he absolutely responds to it. But what he doesn't know is that he could like things that are unconventional.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of seeing that here, but he doesn't know how to quite process that because that's never been a possibility to him.
And I also feel like no one's ever kind of like played with him like that before.
Exactly.
Right.
That too. Yes.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of, yes. Oh my God. That is a great comparison. Is Taika Waititi. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Taika
is a great
Waititi for sure.
comparison.
Well, they've even kind of got the similar
and
coloring.
the hair, even down to the hair and the demeanor. Absolutely. And if you don't know nothing about Taika and why we're making that comparison, go look that man up.
I love
his ladies.
He also has a slutty little earring. Yes, he does.
Yes.
Yes. And his harem is nice. Let me tell you.
Okay, I'm trying to get started.
All of their activities.
Oh, here we go. Here, I'm trying to go back to the pictures. So here's this one. So, okay. So here we have the three. Which one's the
Maybe we should find more quieter grounds.
Look how green it is. My God.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, it's so lush.
I think they shot in
gorgeous.
Ireland. Is that correct?
And we are in the Reach. So it makes sense that it looks like this.
We're in the Reach, not the Riverlands.
Not the Riverlands.
You can have 10-minute videos on TikTok now.
That's why the food is so abundant.
Yes,
very
yes,
true.
because
fair.
it's in the Reach.
Yeah,
the
they
Reach is
did shoot
blessed with abundance like that.
Sorry, Bex, did they shoot in Ireland?
Yeah, they shot in Belfast.
Oh, in Belfast, yes.
Yeah.
And that's right. I think that they shot a big part of
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones there.
Except for they color graded it to death.
And I know the costume
Yeah, they
designers
did.
from Ireland. Actually, House of the Dragons costume designer is also from Ireland. So, so there's which one's the
Tati,
palfrey?
what is OFMD? What's that?
Oh, OFMD.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't
Tati,
either.
enlighten us.
Which one? So which one's the palfrey? Is it the white one?
Yes, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah,
horses?
that's the main
Okay.
horse. I believe.
Okay, and the workhorse, or
The war horse
jousting horse.
Thunder is the brown horse.
The
I
brown
believe,
horse.
is what Egg was on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then and then the other horse, that's I believe that's the spare, isn't it? Or am I misremembering that?
One was Sir Arlen's.
Mm-hmm.
One was Dunk's, and then the war horse.
Yeah. And then finally, this is the last one I have. So this is
See how they turn that
right
shit down?
off the pages, bro.
Turned it all the way down.
They started off exactly
Oh,
how the book
our
started
flag
off
means
with
death.
this.
Guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, our flag means death.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god, him and
Yeah.
our flag means death.
Bruh.
Yeah. So he's digging him. He dug him in a very shallow grave here. But isn't it beautiful? It's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Ireland is so gorgeous.
Okay.
That's so
right.
cool.
Everybody's catched it.
One of the things I was going to say, by the way, about Egg being up on that horse, wearing the armor. So that would have been Sir Arlen's armor, which is kind of interesting, which we haven't really had a peek at yet, which I'm really kind of excited to see a little bit more of what it looked like. But he was wearing the chainmail, hood, like coif, they call it, and then the helm. And just the way it sort of hangs on him because he's so little. I love that.
It was so great because if you go and look at, like, if you have like a copy of like A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, like the illustration of Egg on the horse, it's almost
it is
so spot on to
Yeah.
that shot. And
I have A Knight of the Kingdoms, the book, the 3 stories. Justin's he loves there's a graphic novel as well, which I wouldn't mind getting. Has anybody
Yes,
got
I
novel?
don't have it, but I have seen it. I've read it from the library.
And the illustrations are beautiful.
It is nice. Like I think it's worth. I probably will pick it up. I think it's worth getting.
Yeah, like one of the things I really liked, at least in the illustrations that I've seen.
Wait, is that it in Beck's hands right now?
Oh, Rebecca, do you have it?
I mean,
is that the
it's
full
not a graphic novel?
Oh, okay. This is just
that's Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah. I love the illustrations are
literally
so good. Yeah,
down to the little bucket hat on his head.
When we say ripped off the page, y'all, we mean that.
But one of the illustrations that I really liked from the graphic novel, we haven't gotten into this, but are the white cloaks. I just love those as they are done. We've seen the white cloaks in Game of Thrones, and we've seen the white cloaks in House of the Dragon, and each monarchy has their own sort of versions of the cloaks. So I'm really kind of excited to see what the cloaks look like. The white cloaks look like in this show.
Yeah, we will see them soon.
Yeah. So, but anyway, before we kind of wrap up the A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, do you want to just do a rating on the episode? I'm not even sure what my rating is. It's like hard to
what's
know.
our rating scale? Can we not have it be something gross? Anything but the grossness.
Well, so you don't want to do 10 poops?
No, I don't want to do that. Because Lionel is our MVP, we'll make it Laughing Storms.
Oh, okay.
I will give it
10 Laughing Storms.
I will give this a solid 9 out of 10 Laughing Storms for a season opener. I wanted more. I was hoping, and we knew a while ago it was going to be just like 30-minute episodes, and they gave us 40 minutes here. So I love that. I still wish it was an hour, but we're not going to get that. But if they pack all the punches in to 30 minutes like they did here, I can do with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. I'm still thirsty. I want more. So yeah, 9 out of 10.
Maker's giving it 9 loogies.
9 loogies. Shut up, John. Shut your face.
Meeks, what about you?
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I highly enjoyed it. I laughed, I cried, I squirmed, I groaned. I'm just really excited to continue this story. Oh,
And if you want to watch Meeks groan, you can watch her reaction.
I did. I took my headset off and almost threw it. I was like, ah.
Yes,
So,
she
yeah,
did. Yes, she did.
I do have to say there is one thing I was because I've become such a bird nerd in my the fact that it was like a proper like European robin that I was watching,
yes,
and not like an American
an American robin. It's the
not
same
that
with
there's
the
anything
leaves.
wrong with the American robin.
It's the same with like the weirwood leaves or like sycamore leaves and not like maple leaves, like which is American, right? So I always think that's really good. So Bex, what about you? How many laughing storms do you give it?
I give it 9 laughing storms. I would give it 10 if I saw a little bit more of the laughing storm.
Okay.
Listen,
hold on. Wait. I know Meeks is gonna get this reference. I don't know if you two ladies were, but we see what you did there, Haymaker.
Everyone's doing their own rating system. You guys kill me.
You know what, Angel Lover? That is my favorite rating scale right there.
That's pretty damn funny.
Heckling hose.
We got 5 out of 5. Oh, this person's doing it out of 5. Okay,
5 out of 5 songbirds. I love
heckling.
it.
It's like the 12 Days of Christmas.
Literally.
Yep. Well, I'm going to use hose now. I'm not going to do hose on my recorded videos because, but I will use hose in the streams from now on. I feel like I'm in safe company here.
They are what they are. Okay. I mean, let's say, if we want to stay politically correct, we could say camp followers. Is what they were known as in this time period. Okay.
So punk rock Pollyanna, and I love your username.
Yes.
I mean, as far as because I've seen in the chat that how much you've disliked the poop and the loogies. Like, I mean, honestly, like, so when we were doing Game of Thrones, Heidi, and I like had a conniption fit over like the poop soup montage from
oh you're talking about the chamber pots?
Yes,
I remember that.
Like the poop soup montage, and I was so pissed off about that.
Is that a pun?
It was too silly. It was too funny.
It was stupid.
I mean, it
didn't need to be there.
No, not at all. Like, to be fair, like the guy, like the director is mostly a comedy director. Like, so I kind of like understood, but it just totally changed. It was like, this is not Game of Thrones. Like, this tone is wrong. Where I will accept a poop soup montage,
especially here.
I'm gonna give it an 8.75.
Okay.
I'm not quite at a 9. I'm close to 9, but there was just something. I don't know if it was the poop or if it was the loogies.
You don't need to explain. That's all right.
It's kind of like House of the Dragon. There was that episode where I think it's the night of the, what do you call them? The Night's Watch. Is it the Night's Watch?
Oh, with the penises.
The Night's Watch.
Oh my god, I was so mad about that. Anyway, totally took me out of the story, But otherwise, I love it. I thought because actually Alicia and I were chatting earlier, and I hadn't seen the episode on Sunday. I didn't watch it until Monday, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm dying to know your reaction." She was saying it's so tender and sweet. Like there's so many beautiful moments like that, and so. I don't think
They
it needed to be there.
overwatch the shit.
Yeah. But the Laughing Storm, all of that, 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Do it again.
100%.
Slowly.
I have
Let's
a
keep that.
feeling that we're gonna get more,
Please.
maybe not like graphic poop, but
No, not
you
with
know,
that.
I feel like
There's gonna be some
gonna
violence.
There's gonna
touches
be
of
some more.
those-
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that kind of humor throughout.
Someone is going
fine
to
with it.
fall in the tourney, and we're going to
Yeah.
hear their bowels move as they die.
I wouldn't be
sure.
mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that because, you know.
Crunching.
But it would make
Bones
sense,
being
right?
broken.
Because it would make sense there.
Exactly. You can't help
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So this is one of the things, like someone was saying, it's not a family friendly show. It's
Oh, no.
definitely an adult show, but it's a lighter fare. Like
Mhm.
it's a more lighthearted version of the show. And, but there's real heart there. And I think already with the cast, we're
Inappropriate
so lucky to have
dances.
this wonderful cast.
Mhm.
Inappropriate
I agree.
dances. We're going to have to like,
You know what? I'm going to star that comment because I think that may be one of my favorite comments.
that's
of
so
this week.
funny. I love it.
Inappropriate dances out of 10. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was kind of like dirty dancing in a way,
Mm.
a little bit dirty dancing, but in
Wait,
very sexy.
Corey, hey girl.
Yes, she's an
Thank you
8.7.
for
So
putting in.
Corey
Corey's
girl and I
also
are
one of my
kind of
names.
aligned. I think we're
heart
aligned.
her.
Okay, so
Yes.
now that we have that out of the way, we haven't watched the trailers for next week.
Yes, you had a couple more things.
But yes,
The
we're going to
drama.
talk. So we wanted to talk a little bit about some drama. First off, is there anything you're excited to see next week? Do you have any anticipation about next week? Do you know what we're going to be seeing? I think it's called Salted Beef or something is the name of it. Do we know what we're going to be
No,
seeing
I
next
haven't
first?
seen like
I've
an
only seen the
episode
season one.
specific trailer, so
I've seen
Yeah.
the season.
So you're going to kind of go
Yes.
into it kind of with a fresh
Yeah.
mind. Okay. Same. All of us are doing the same. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about before we kind of wrap things up is there's been a little bit of controversy this week. Poor George R. R. Martin, like the guy, I'm always like, I know a lot of people are ragging on him because he hasn't finished the books and
Mhm.
he's got all these other projects he's working on and everything. But it sounds like there has been some conflict between him and Ryan Condal. So did you guys want to talk a bit about that? And I don't know if everyone in the chat knows what we're talking about. It just sort of came out this week that George said that the relationship between him and Ryan Condal, what was the word he used? Is it abysmal? Abysmal, which is bad. I think that's a bad word.
It is.
That's
It's
bad.
bad.
So,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
so do you guys want to comment on this? Like, I kind of feel bad about it because, it's probably, like it's meant to be sort of a behind the scenes thing. And now it's kind of reared its ugly head in public, but there was a little bit of stuff going on. I think last year, George had posted on his blog about the butterfly effect or something.
But
so what do you guys
I understand? I'm also very irritated for George because I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to make sure that it stays as close to the book as possible. And when you're in TV land, sometimes they're like, well, we need to put something here to like grab your attention or do something like that. They want to change it to and George doesn't like when things are changed. I don't mind it enhancing the story, but when you remove stuff and like smash characters together, it's confusing.
I mean, but the problem with House of the Dragon from day one, it was never going to be like just making Alicent the same age and them friends. Totally, like it's a totally different story. So it's like the one thing from like as far as George, like unless he was totally against that from the very beginning, which I don't know, like it's like at what point,
yeah, I feel like he acquiesced a lot and then he hit that wall once they did what they did.
Fair.
Yeah. Like he was like, you're really trying to combine these two characters that are two different characters into one person when they're two different characters, like completely two totally different characters.
And you can't do
and
that.
You're going to do it anyways, even though I
different.
said it's going to mess up the story. Fine.
Yeah.
He's like 2 tiers.
Right.
Like for like Game of Thrones, for sure, like there are definitely advantages to doing that, like when you're adapting such a
Massive
massive like source material.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey,
Hi,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Miss your
like,
Facebook.
you know, like at some point, like, yeah, you're gonna have to condense characters. You're gonna have to condense storylines. Now at the beginning, we're not talking about like once they get into like totally removing major plot points.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, but the thing with House of the Dragon, it's like the source material isn't that dense. You know, where it's like,
yeah,
you know,
they're definitely
there's a lot of leeway, but it's like then you take the extra leeway.
Yeah, then you just completely turned the car down a side road, and we're like we were on a road that was close
like,
to the road that we needed to be.
We're supposed to be going
now
that
we're
way.
over here. Like, where do we go?
And even
why are we over
you
here?
know, but also I could see on the same side where it's like we need to make a relationship between Alicent and Rhaenyra, like, because if they don't have like this kind of connection,
then the back and forth and then the push and pull
like
of them,
just like, oh, they're just like,
it's not gonna matter. Yeah, I understand that.
Like, it doesn't have like that heartbreak.
That's why I feel bad for him. So I understand what
made
he's trying to do, but
Yeah.
it's just like y'all are bumping heads too much, and y'all. I wish you guys could come to a compromise that benefited both of you.
Has he ever been clear about like what it was exactly, like where it went off the rails?
Yeah, in his blogs, he did. He
Yeah.
went into detail, like when they did this. He said, "I knew it was going to be a problem when I looked at that flag and saw, was it 2 feet?"
legs.
He was like,
Yeah.
He was like, "I told him to fix it."
Yeah, it was where the dragons were made, and that's the thing.
Wait,
because
what
George
was
is
it?
always such a
It had 4
stickler for
legs.
attention to
Instead
detail.
of 4
The dragons. Yeah,
And I
way
remember the Dragon
were made.
Demands was
And I
commenting
think
on
that
it.
But was there actually like story, like plot stuff that he was?
Yeah, he went into it, and he even put it up in a blog, and then he took
Yeah,
it down.
I read
And then
it,
he
but I
took it down. Yeah,
don't-
like one of them, he put it up, and he took one down because yeah.
fans are gonna fan. I think for the bulk of season 1, he was all in. They were still in sync. Like the undertones, I think specifically because of how they worked around the age difference of Alicent and Rhaenyra, and making them besties like that, and also having the undertones of the rainbow with their relationship, which the actresses also caught and ran with, and the director, he let them run with that and the undertones and playing it up, much like how Emma and Regina were on Once Upon a Time. It was the exact same thing. So all of the undertones that came across the screen that everyone was seeing and commenting on.
Just want to highlight this comment.
Was this
yes, like you're right.
Something to do with
the blood and
cheese. Put that. Yes.
Yeah, he comes to that big time.
Yeah, okay.
That's what that's where he was
I
like,
just couldn't remember what it was.
He looked at that and he went,
problem here. Yeah.
Well, and there was
we have a
actually 3
problem.
children, I think, in the books, right? Not 2.
Well, but it's which son was killed.
Which son?
It was because the twins were the boy and the girl, but there was another son with them.
Aw, thanks, Jackie. You're the sweetest.
Oh, thank you.
You can't see me, so I'm not going to include myself in that, but I will co-sign to what you just said. Yes, my sister, all of my sisters are beautiful and gorgeous, and I love them.
Yeah. And the fact that they omitted a son until the very last second.
Yeah.
Because we were like, where? Nobody mentioned him for a whole season.
I think the other thing is, before George was a very successful...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Alicia. I was going to say, before George was a successful fantasy writer, he had worked in television. He worked on Beauty and the Beast.
Long time.
Yeah.
Do
so
y'all remember Beauty
it's not
and the
like
Beast
he's
from back in the day?
Yeah, so it's not like he's an outsider. He's not. Now, some people were trashing Ryan,
for a while,
saying that this guy's a hack, and I don't completely agree with that because I loved his show Colony. He had a wonderful sci-fi show called Colony.
He's not a hack.
No,
he's not a hack.
He wouldn't have gotten this show if he didn't have skill.
I just feel like
George wouldn't have signed on to it, and but I mean, I I have to say, personally speaking, this is just me. I'm not as enthralled with House of the Dragon as I was with Game of Thrones, despite
Right.
however it ended. So there is something missing there, and I'm not quite sure what it is. There's a bit of magic, but it might be just that, you know, we're getting all the story told through the maesters and everything, and then they had to sort of, you know, flesh
Fill
it
in.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Flesh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so whereas George had all of the beautiful writing, you know, for Game of Thrones. So I don't know. And like, I think I'm kind of with Meeks. Like, it'd be nice if the two of them could kind of work it out. And
Well,
it's
yeah,
sort of
think
sad that
about
it's
it
all
for
being-
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
The first 5 seasons were completely like the books were done, so they didn't have to guess about anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Everything
George
was
was
like
fully
written
on
out for
board
them.
Yeah,
There were
for
things
those
they could fix.
seasons.
season 4, they started like you.
They started, but
That's
like
where they
it wasn't
diverted.
bad.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like
Oh,
I was like, okay, but it wasn't like,
After season 4 is when it got bad because
when
that's
it
Yeah.
when
was
George left.
okay.
the
You're-
Dorne.
Yeah, you were like, okay.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh,
season 6, I was like,
the
where are we
fact,
going?
no, I will always have beef with them about this because the fact that you got Dr. Bashir on here to play this important role, and then you let me know that you dropped 3 full episodes of Dorne plot
Mhm.
that were supposed to be in there, and we all knew what those plots were supposed to be, but the folks that had not read the source material were like, it didn't matter. No, you assholes, it did matter. Dorne
But-
had such an important role, and we're back here again
Yeah.
because all of this nonsense is happening, and y'all could have just followed the script. You really
Or
could have
made
just
more
did that.
episodes. Like at this point, I think the problem was that you needed more episodes.
Yeah.
For the
I was
season.
going to say, so Minx says, I remember Beauty and the Beast. And it's funny because Meeks,
Yes,
you're
before
watching.
Sarah Connor was Sarah Connor.
Exactly. So Linda Hamilton was in it. She played Beauty, and Ron Perlman was the Beast.
Mhm.
And
I
it was so
love
funny
that
because
show.
the other night I'm watching Fallout, and I'm like,
Mhm.
and then it rolls to the credits. I'm like, oh my God, that was Ron Perlman was in this. So
Yes.
I was so
Oh,
excited.
Ron
There's-
Perlman's in Fall. I haven't seen
Heidi,
Yes.
I feel like you would appreciate this.
He's
I
Yes.
have the full seasons on DVD of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh
Mhm.
wow!
It was one of my
Yeah,
favorite
he-
childhood shows.
Ron
And it
Perlman
was
is,
out
is
to get to age myself. It was out when I was like 10 in the in the
Yeah.
80s.
So she.
In
So
the
was it
80s.
post? Was it post Sarah Connor, or was it? Did you say, or is it after?
No, it
Uh,
was
it
no, it
might
was
have
pre
been
Sarah. It
post-
was pre Sarah Connor. I
Pre
believe,
Sarah
wasn't it?
Connor.
Hold on.
I feel like it was in the 90s.
Wait. Oh no,
The first Terminator
One
was
had came
really
out.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was.
I feel like it was in the
Terminator
90s.
1 was like
early 80s.
79, wasn't it?
Yeah. But no, it's so funny
Not
because I
that
just
early.
has anybody even watched, did anyone watch the season finale or the show series finale of Stranger
What?
Things
Yes.
and Linda Hamilton? And I was
haven't
like,
Mhm.
first off, I'm like, who the fuck put that wig on her?
Listen.
Put that fucking wig off her.
They did.
Linda Hamilton shows
Linda
up.
Yes.
Hamilton's wig. Yeah, but anyway, she's like, so they brought her in
Yeah.
because they just
Yeah.
loved her so much. Obviously,
And they threw a wig on her that was
And
atrocious.
because she is an 80s icon, absolutely.
she's
she should
absolutely an
have been.
80s
Yeah,
icon.
Yes.
Yes.
So real
We
quick,
actually, sorry, go ahead, Bex.
Terminator was 84.
Mhm.
Beauty and the Beast
84,
are in
okay.
87.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay,
87. Okay.
okay.
So it's
Thank
not that
you,
far
thank
after.
you.
So yeah, so George has been working and he worked on other shows too. That's just one I can remember.
Mhm.
And
I believe he is also credited with the whole Borg situation on Star Trek because he was a writer for Star Trek for
oh,
quite
okay.
some
So
time.
he
So the hive mind that we
the
know
hive
he
mind.
has from like some of his other books,
yeah.
that's where it manifested in sci-fi was with
Yeah.
the Borg.
And I remember one of his short stories was done, I think, on was it Outer Limits or one of those shows, like the one about the
Yeah.
it was
It was something with a hive mind too. I can't remember.
Yeah.
what it was.
but anyway, so yeah, he's been, Teachy was 1990.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
watching all
with,
these.
Eddie
By the way, I've been
Furlong.
watching all these old movies with my teenage boys. It's so fun. It's so fun to
I
watch
would
these shows.
love to hear how they reacted to some of those older movies.
They love them. They absolutely love them.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, Heidi is a mom of 2 like young teenage boys.
like not 17 and 19. Yes.
Yeah.
But Okay, so this is really exciting, and they're going to be showing. I guess there's like an anniversary maybe of Star Wars. They're going to be showing Star Wars in like March or April in the theaters. They're going to be putting it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to my kids, "Okay, guys, like, are you up for
On the
this?"
big screen.
And they're like, "Yeah, I would love to go see." Like, I took my son to see Jaws in the theater. Like, I got tickets to the screening of Jaws in the theater. And there was this one scene in Jaws, and I've seen it so many times.
Hey,
I
Dante.
actually jumped out of my seat because I don't think I've ever seen it in a theater. And just having that theater experience is so amazing. So anyway,
It's
I'm going on.
scurry.
Yes, the Sand Kings. Yes. So it's with
That's what it is.
it's with one of the Beau Bridges, I think, was what played the main character in it.
That sounds accurate.
And it's this guy who has like, I think they're like nanobots or something that form, or they're like creatures that he thinks like he's like the lord over them. And then of course, it's going bad.
You know what's a good thing for you guys? So if you're interested in any of George's like previous book works and whatnot, go over to Preston Jacobs' channel and check out his Thousand Worlds playlist, because one thing that George has always said is like all of his stories are in the same world except for one or two. The Ice Dragon is one of them that is not in the Thousand Worlds or in the Game of Thrones world, even though it sounds like it should be. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's, by the way, there's oh no, I'm thinking I'm thinking the new Twilight Zone, which I was thinking it was a new Twilight Zone, but actually I think it might be there's another show that Rod Serling did after the Twilight Zone, and it's about where an earwig goes into the person's ear and then it lays eggs in their brain.
What? No.
I don't want it.
No.
I don't want that.
Anyways, it's like one of the most iconic episodes. But
No, thank you.
Okay, sorry guys. Yes, I'm taking
No, thank
terrible
No.
path.
We have 3 vetoes on the panel.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that.
Did anyone watch the first season of The Pit?
I haven't seen it. I heard it's amazing.
What is that?
I mean, it's
I don't know what that
fine.
is.
Let's.
What is it?
It's the hospital
show where it all takes place in one day, like it's an hour the same day.
It's an hour in the same day
with Noah Wiley from ER.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's his real name, but that's what I call him.
No, yes.
Noah Sterling is his name, I believe.
No,
it's Wiley. It's
I
Wiley.
only know I know that Noah Wiley. Yeah, I know
But his
that
character's name is Noah Sterling?
No.
Because I was thinking about his character in ER, and sometimes I call him his character's name in ER for his real name.
I don't. He will forever be that. Yeah.
There was one, like, it's all in an ER at a hospital in Pittsburgh, and there is definitely one where they like pulled a roach out of someone.
I can't. How do you even let that be in your ear, Lord Jesus?
Bruh, nah. No,
I've watched some. I watched some ear cleaning videos.
In the theme of what Mink is saying, I feel like we could just cut that combo off, like, because I agree. Yeah.
I don't want
none
it.
of the crawlies.
My husband's aunt, she used to be a nurse, and she always used to tell these really horrible stories about people coming in.
Stories.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. By the way, I'm watching a show called The Artful Dodger. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's shot in Australia. It takes place in Australia. It's a continuation of Dodger, but the actor who's in it is like Jojen from Game of Thrones. Is it Jojen?
Oh, Jojen Reed.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Or the
his name, but I remember him from Doctor Who.
No, that's Chuck Hart.
Not even Doctor Who.
He's like the one. He travels with Bran. He was in like
Love Actually, the little kid with the drums. That's how I remember.
The kid, the older boy Simon from Nanny McPhee is who.
Yes, exactly. So he's playing Dodger, and then the Fagin is the actor from Harry Potter. Sorry, I can't remember his name.
Which actor?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Ron? Rupert Grint?
No, it's one of the professors. But anyway, it's actually really good because I'm interviewing the costume designer for it. So,
is that the one you have set up next?
Yes, or actually no. The one I'm doing tomorrow is People on Vacation. Is it People on Vacation?
Oh, people who you meet on vacation.
People Who You Meet on Vacation with Tom Blythe.
Y'all
I'm
meet
interviewing
people
this
on
writer.
vacation?
People Who You Meet on Vacation.
It's
It's
like
based
it's
on a
like
book.
rom-com.
It's a rom-com, yeah. It's
it's a
contemporary.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, what was I gonna say? The Artful Dodger is really fun, and I was mentioning it for some reason, and I can't remember why now. By the way, Bertie Carvel was in Harry Potter. Did you know that? Who plays?
Who is that? Who did he play in Harry Potter?
He's in A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. He's playing one of the princes. I just noticing now because I'm looking here.
The only princes that stand out are there's only two other princes that stand out.
He is playing not Maekar and not Bright Flame. He's playing the other one. Who's the other one?
The one who shall not be
Baylor
named yet?
Baylor. Yeah, is it Baylor? Yes.
Who was he in Harry Potter?
He was Cornelius Fudge.
Shut your mouth. No, he
Once
wasn't.
it says here.
Hold on.
Oh wait,
There ain't no
oh, you know what?
fucking
Sorry. This is the TV show. This is the TV show.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sorry,
okay.
my apologies.
I was about to say because I know who Cornelius Fudge
Yeah.
is in the movies, and there's no way
So-
he is
yeah.
my favorite crown prince. There ain't no way.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
So the Artful Dodger, it's
Yes.
David Thewles, and he's
David Thewles, yes.
Professor
Thank you.
Lupin.
Yeah, he's amazing.
werewolf.
Anyway, it's a
Remus.
Yeah.
so it's on.
Okay.
It's on
like that.
Hulu, Disney. Anyway, it's so fun. I never even heard of it, or I hadn't heard of the show, and then I got this. Someone said, "Do you want to review it?" And I said, "Sure."
Here's a random off-topic thing that I would like you ladies to check out if you could get into it, like past the first episode. And it's a very real-world problem, I think, with ads and whatnots. It's called The Feed, and if I remember correctly, it was on Amazon Prime, and it starred Remus Lupin and Michelle Fairley, Catelyn Stark, who was also Hermione's mom in the Harry Potter world. And it basically starts off with like this conglomerate that owns this TV network, and their biggest newest thing to make money is having ads play like over not 60 or 70% of the screen of things that people are watching, and you have to pay money to get rid of all of that. So, and if you look at some of our real world streaming issues and ads and whatnots, it's very telling of where we're headed.
There's an episode of Black Mirror. Has anybody seen it? It's one of my favorite episodes. It's with Daniel.
And it sounds
Daniel
like some Black Mirror stuff too.
Yeah, Daniel Cayuga is in it, and it's where people
David
have
Doulis.
to,
Thank you. That's his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the Black Mirror episode is that they have to ride bicycles to power the cities and everything. And so these people are living underground. They have to ride these bikes. And the only way to get rid of ads, like they always are constantly being bombarded with ads, is they have to pay by with credits. And I think it's called 10 million merits. And so Daniel, yeah. And so the girl in it, she's from Downton Abbey, the youngest sister in Downton Abbey. So she decides to go on like kind of like an America's Got Talent type show, except that she's not that talented. So she kind of like fails, and then she ends up basically having to be like a prostitute or what have you.
That escalated.
So Daniel Cayuga's character kind of rails against the system, like he tries to rail against this sort of, I guess it's like a dystopia or something. Anyways, it's a great episode. But when I remember watching it, and there's a scene where Daniel Cayuga's in his room, and they're just like he's surrounded by screens. It's very bright. It's very like 1984. It's just surrounded by screens. Yeah. And so the only way to get rid of the ads, like he swipes them, is he has to pay a certain amount of credits. Like he can swipe them away to a certain extent, but eventually he has to pay to not get those ads. And I was like, it was before sort of this YouTube thing. So it was like, wow, that is like so.
And also that's been one of my favorite conspiracy theories of ever is, media and, books, TV shows, movies and whatnots have been telling us what's happening for a long time now. And we just ain't been paying attention.
Yeah.
But to what Chris is saying here, yes, I will be doing I haven't watched that trailer yet because I will be doing a reaction to it. The old school version of Masters of the Universe, as cheesy as it was, is still one of my favorite childhood things of random messiness to watch. So I'm very much looking forward to this new He-Man that we're getting.
I saw that trailer today, and I thought it looked fun.
By the way, there's a lot of people
that makes me look forward to it even more now.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who think
fun.
David Thewlis is very sexy. I have to say, I don't get that vibe from him.
I see Beck's face down there, and I'm gonna concur.
That's not my take on David Thewlis, but okay.
I don't get
you
that,
like what you like.
You know what I'm saying?
People like what they like.
Whatever floats your boat and finds your lost remote.
He's amazing. He's a brilliant.
He's an impeccable actor, though.
He's
yes,
impeccable.
I am a fan.
Mm-hmm.
The new Darth Maul trailer. Oh my God, they're making a Darth Maul movie
trailer. Oh, I didn't even know.
What's going on if they're dropping trailers?
Peter's punking us. Peter, is that true?
He might be.
He might be.
Who became a cam girl?
Yeah,
huh?
Mink says that was a great Black Mirror episode.
When she was talking about the Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, it's great. The Peter.
Oh, it's a cartoon. Oh, okay.
Oh, a cartoon. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Okay. Gotcha.
The character in Black Mirror is Jackie. Okay. That was one of my favorite episodes of Black Mirror. Okay, so before we wrap up, everyone, before we wrap up, everyone, do we have anything else we want to add?
I'm all in for this show. I think it looks great. I was very upset and skeptical when I heard it was only 6 episodes and 30 minutes long, but they have sold me on this. This is a very strong opener, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they play the rest of this novella. We all know the things that are coming, which is why we have not said a whole lot on future events, because we want to experience that with y'all. Like my part of my enjoyment is going to see how everyone reacts to the things that I know that are coming. The one thing I do know that I'll say is not a spoiler because it's been in all of the trailers is I'm interested on why they took the take they did on Arian's look. But I feel like it's probably going to be the same reason of why they changed Makor's look a little bit from what we're used to from the novellas and from fan art also.
Yeah,
and the longer hair and all that.
They always age up everybody a bit too. Like it seems to be this consistent pattern. Everyone's aged up. So Makar I found to look quite old. He's supposed to be the younger brother to Baylor, right? And so but they've aged everybody.
But he had the signature Valerian hair color though, so I didn't take that as him being gray necessarily. Although I mean he is, they're both
wearing a wig
older,
for
so
sure.
maybe he was, but I still thought of it more as like that was more of the silver being in there. I was like that the hair length is what my thing was with him and also with Arian.
My thing is a little bit more about Baylor, because Baylor, who is next,
have they shown him yet?
Huh?
In the trailers, you see him.
Yeah,
in the trailers. He's talking to Doug.
Maybe I didn't see the trailer he was in.
He does not. I mean, he obviously doesn't have like the same kind of Targaryen look, but I don't think that they gave him a Dornish look either.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, so I look forward.
To me, he resembles Breakbones
now. Then, okay, does he not? Wait, he doesn't look like he breaks bones.
No, he resembles Breakbones.
ish.
With,
No one,
like,
no one.
without melanation.
He's just
Oh.
he looks like him, the actor that plays
Mhm.
him in the show. He looks like him.
Yeah.
A little bit. He's older.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm looking at like a picture right now of.
Well, I mean, he maybe should be older, but I'm not thinking about the older. I'm thinking about more.
Yeah, I'm
the
still.
skin
I'm
tone
also
and how he's
still
supposed to look like the region from where his mama is from.
Yeah, and I'm speaking about that too.
Mhm.
Like, no, he does not look like he's Dornish.
Okay, I might have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
like
then.
Finn.
We'll have to see what happens on
But-
Sunday when I see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Finn
like,
who plays Arian, they've just used his own hair, I believe. I don't even think he's wearing a wig. I think they've bleached his hair.
They should have put him in a wig.
You know what? There's been so many criticisms of wigs, and I kind of,
And that's probably what it was. They got tired of hearing us saying, y'all bitches look cheap.
Like, you know, so Peter Coffey's, like, for instance, what is it? Someone was saying, we were talking about Stranger Things. They used wigs in Stranger Things way more than they needed to.
Yeah,
I was just like, why are you doing that?
Like,
and so in so many cases, like Charlie, like they used a wig on Charlie.
Apparently 80s needs wigs now.
They were so bad. Anyway, so I think that they were just so afraid of using wigs. So unless they absolutely had to wear a wig, like for instance, Manfred Dondarrion's wearing a wig, and there was actually like the one actress was wearing a red wig, and I was like, oh, I think that's supposed to look like a wig though. Like it's like she takes it off, right?
In the next scene she was in, like
so she's like wearing
she had her hair braided up
or what have you, just to change it up, whereas as opposed to it looking natural. So I don't know, it's kind of hard. So I think in the case of Arian, they did choose to just use the actor's hair, I believe.
I just feel like the short hair makes him look more bratty.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm looking at a picture and it's like you're probably right, Heidi, but it's like his hair didn't do well with the bleach. It's like
no,
like they just bleached it like a week before filming.
Yeah, someone posted a picture of him on Reddit, like wearing like they kind of photoshopped him wearing a wig. Except the wig that they photoshopped him in looked blonde. It wasn't like Targaryen kind of like silvery kind of thing. So I don't know. I kind of like I've tried to sort of not like I think the thing that was most egregious for me were the sorry, help me, AK, with the one family that their hair looked like a mop.
The Valerians?
The Valerians, yeah. That to me was just like, Whereas the other one,
and then like, Jace's wig,
Jace, and then I think they did use his natural hair, right? In the following season,
because he just cut it or something like that, and they were like, "Why did you do that?" So he had to put it in a wig.
Usually that's in their contract; they're not allowed to do that. Actually,
my God, don't do it again because that was.
I worked with an actress one time, and she actually she was cast for the role, and then she showed up and she had lost 40 pounds. And the director's like,
the fuck?
Wait, I didn't cast you. I casted that other lady 6 months ago, right? So anyway,
we hired you because you the way you look.
You're voluptuous.
Now you don't look the way you used to look.
So it sort of it was different. But anyway, so I think I don't know. I try not to be too hard on them, but yeah, the Valerian wigs were just absolutely
were
horrible.
egregious.
That was a choice. You know, especially there was one, who's that one girl? She's so cute, and they put that big thing on her head, like she had a big mop on her head, like
Raina.
That poor girl. Yeah. So anyway, they have extensions now to fill up people's hair. So yeah, they might have done something like that. No, she wasn't using Ozempic. This was like 20 years ago.
John, go to your room. Go to your room immediately.
That's so funny. By the way, like, I can't say it. I was going to say something about a family member, but I won't. So in case you haven't seen this,
you know they watch it. They secretly watch it. Stop it.
You might watch it later, and I don't want to out anybody in my family. Okay, so other than that, so we're really excited. We're going to meet up again next week, right? And we're going to do this same time, same bat channel. And we're all watching the show. Hopefully everyone in the chat has enjoying the show so far. I'm actually shocked that we've been talking for 2.5 hours, but a half-hour show.
Listen,
for 40 minutes. This is what nerds do.
I'm not mad at us.
I'm not either.
I'm
not judging us, not even a little bit.
That's what happened.
Okay, awesome.
This is what we do.
Okay, so do we feel good at? Is this a good place to leave things, and maybe we can just go around and everyone can do a little?
I think it is.
Okay,
and
I'm not saying
Meeks.
Haymaker is trying to press me now. I'm not saying my lips are sealed.
No.
I've had a couple of glasses of wine, so I'm in my cups now. I can't be answering any questions.
I don't feel like you're in your cups because I've seen you really fully truly in your
well
cups.
You know why? It's because I'm mixing it with soda water because I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah
So I'm doing
it's a school night.
It's a school night.
Exactly.
We can't be.
We'll do a tipsy stream at another time.
Oh my god! We need to do another
at the end of the season. At the end of the season,
the True Blood one. We should totally do a weekend stream.
Wait, y'all did True Blood show already?
By the way, I have one of my friends, Jed. We're gonna do. We're gonna rewatch Rain.
Did you say 5 hours?
We're gonna rewatch Rain, yeah, and then we're gonna do a review.
Wait! Hold on, Meeks. What's the longest stream you've done with me? Because I don't think we've gotten to 5 hours yet, but I feel like me, Heidi, and Beck saying 5 hours, that's short.
We've done
compared to
I feel like it's only been maybe 4 hours. Maybe I feel like it was one of the
you sweet summer child.
I feel like
I did a 24-hour live stream with Justin.
We have done
on that.
That was like I fell asleep in my chair.
I had too much to do. I have entirely too much to do.
I passed out in my chair. And luckily it wasn't live on YouTube anymore. It was
okay. Wait, hold on. You know what? If I can swing it the right way, I will have the trivia master come on here with us for at least one episode this season.
Oh, do it.
I'll link all three of us up. We'll do a triple stream if we can.
Well, can we do a Night of the Seven Kingdoms themed?
Yes.
Oh, no, Tatiana.
Yes, because Jake is asking for trivia questions specifically because when me, DJ, and Fandom, and now Meeks has joined us for this season, are doing our streams, DJ always has a trivia section at the end.
Yeah, them things is no joke.
They're always super fun.
They are trash.
It's only because you have not started taking notes and
I'm not gonna take notes.
Questions and stuff.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
I myself don't take notes half the time, but I still participate.
This is like high school. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna pass.
That's exactly. We wing it. And that's what Jake is talking about. Jake wings it sometimes too, but 9 times out of 10, Jake always has more meticulous notes than me and Fandom does.
By the way,
good vibe is why he's asking. So I think we can make that happen.
Oh, sorry, Lisha, I'm talking over you. That was rude.
And
no,
yes, Jake, me and Meeks are still going to do Stranger Things. Yes.
Amazing.
One day.
No, I was going to say my coworker, she did this game. It was so fun. She had, she did emojis, and then you had to guess the song based on the emojis. And they were rock, classic rock, most of them.
That's awesome.
And I fucking nailed it. I was so happy. We did it during a morning meeting. And I fucking nailed it.
Please remind me of that so I can give that idea to DJ.
No.
Well, and
stop giving him
I
stuff.
said to her, how did you do this? She said, you know what I did? I actually put it into sorry, I'm using AI. She put it into ChatGPT. Sorry, it's AI. Apologies. So she said, can you give me the emojis for like living on a prayer or whatever the songs were, right? And then it would give her the the emoji representation for the song, and that's how she did it. So it was so fun though. We did that in the morning meeting. I'm doing next week's morning meeting for my work, so I have to come up with something fun like that.
I would never.
But anyway, I was so proud of myself because I consider myself, you guys probably don't know this, but I'm a classic rock diva. So
who are your people?
Who are my people?
Bands?
Classic rock. I'm going to say REO Speedwagon. And
well,
Toto.
I do like REO Speedwagon, but Toto's my band. I'm massive, huge Toto fan right now.
Africa.
Yes. I actually played Africa at I was at like
Love
my
it.
neighborhood
One
bar.
of my
and
favorite childhood songs.
Yeah. I
they
do
had,
love
like,
Bon Jovi too, though.
yeah,
So
I
that's
put it
what's
on
in
the
Living on a Prayer.
Who doesn't
Yeah, but-
love Bon Jovi?
But I'm just like yeah, absolutely. So no, I just love, and I love yacht rock a bit. Like yacht rock is kind of my thing too. So that's my other little 70s.
I don't know what
I
that
like-
is, but okay.
Yacht rock is like
Yeah,
music you listen to while you're on a yacht drinking a cocktail.
I've never been on a yacht, so no, I don't know what
Well,
that's
Would you
like,
consider
you know, like
Brandy yacht rock?
Like a rowboat. Like a
a
canoe.
rowboat. I mean, I've been on some rowboats.
Would you consider Brandy a yacht rock?
No, Brandy is not yacht rock. No,
See, I
yacht rock
consider
is
that.
like usually 70s. Like
No, I'm not talking about Brandy the singer. I mean the song. Hey, Brandy.
Oh
you're
yes,
fine
Brandy.
girl.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
absolutely.
You got,
Sorry,
Meeks,
you're
you got to be
fine,
more
girl.
specific when you ask questions like that
I'm
because
not
I
even
was
singing the
thinking
song, so I know the song
I
when
was
I'm
thinking
singing.
like
You
Yes,
just can't
Monica
Brandy,
hear what
you're
I'm
a
level.
fine girl.
Brandy.
Absolutely. Yes,
Like-
I love
like,
that
I was
song.
thinking
Dan
Sailing
is
is the
like a
best.
yacht rock.
Yes. Christopher Cross is
Okay.
the ultimate yacht
Sailing.
rocker. Yes. Or
All
the
right.
Doobie
Okay.
Brothers
Okay.
and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay,
So anyway,
yes.
that's me. I'm a classic rock queen. That's my thing. A little behind the scenes.
All right.
A little bit about CostumeCo.
Yes, John. We saw the rains down in Africa too.
Down in Castamere.
Mm-mm. No, thank you. I don't want those rings.
Shut up, Jackie.
I don't
Jackie,
want
go
those
to your
rings.
room.
Oh my
I'm
god, I
back
want to
from
hear
those
Michael.
rings.
I want to
know what?
hear
That's a
Toto's
perfect-
version of the rains down in
That's
Castamere.
a perfect That's a perfect way to end the stream. Let's just
Absolutely.
end that on the rains down in Castamere.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You guys are hilarious. Okay,
And also,
before
it's
we
been a
wrap
minute
up,
since I've seen Jackie
crying
in
now,
the
so-
chat room, and I appreciate the energy you came in with, Jackie.
totally.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Before we end, does everyone want to say a little bit about themselves before we go, and like where people can find you, and if they want to stalk you or something?
You guys have anything? Because I have stuff, but I got a lot.
I
You
mean,
wanna be
Meeks, you
dogs?
have like all the things. I feel like you should go.
I know.
ahead
That's why I'm
and
just
start.
waiting. You guys
you
want
Go
go.
ahead. No, go ahead, Meeks.
Yeah, you guys
That's
know
rock.
I have.
That's rock.
I have Yatch Rock. I can't say
Yeah,
it.
it's rock.
I have 2 channels. I have my gaming channel, which I'm doing my 40 for 40 challenge. I did this to myself. I turned 40 last year, and so I was like, for my 40th birthday, I'm going to play 40 games that I've never played each from 1 year that I've been alive. I'm working my way through it. I'm in the 90s right now. I've fought and cried and scratched through the late 80s and the early 90s, and now I'm smooth sailing from here on out. The games are a lot easier. So I'm working through that. And I'm also reacting to a bunch of shows. I just finished Percy Jackson. I'm doing Fallout. Bridgerton is next week.
Oh yeah.
Bridgerton! So excited.
Is that Eloise? Is that Eloise's turn?
No, this is Benjamin's.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Is that his name? Did I say? No, wait. I think it's the B one. Benedict. That's what his name is. Benedict.
Yeah.
Yes. So he's coming up next. And what else? There's Wonder Man. I'm going to do that. And
That
that's
show
all I
looks
can
so
think of right
good.
now.
By the way, the
Definitely,
trailer
yeah,
for
we're
Wonder Man
definitely
is probably
doing
one of
that.
the best trailers I have seen in so long.
And they're not doing it justice, just like they did with Ironheart. I'm just irritated with them at this point.
Same.
Irritated.
Agreed.
And then next month, Scarpetta is coming out, which I didn't even know. There's a book series about a forensic. What's the people called? They do the bodies. Forensic examiner.
Forensic analyst.
Like the dead bodies. Forensic
Oh.
examiner.
Yeah.
Like in the morgue. I think that's what they are. Yeah.
Coroners?
Yeah, that. I'm like, that word right there. So they have a series based on a long-standing series of books, and I'm super excited. It's called
It's a book
Scarpetta.
series?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got like half of them downstairs, and I was just like looking for stuff to watch, and I saw that, and I was like, yes.
Why
So
have
that's
you
coming
never
out next
told me
month.
about them before?
Girl, because we ain't got time to be reading shit.
You don't have time to be reading shit. I
I'm
do.
busy. But yeah, so I'll be
Interesting.
doing that stuff. So I have all that stuff going on. Yeah,
Amazing.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And also Meeks over like the past couple months, I'm gonna say recently has like hit 25K subs.
Oh
on
my
YouTube.
God.
So
Congratulations.
shout out and
Yay.
congrats to my girl.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much hard work. Heidi.
What
But yeah,
about
that's
you,
all I got.
Rebecca?
Okay, so Heidi, you're like the second busiest. So
I'm not that busy.
YouTube streets.
Well, I'm doing these weekly
Sound like
streams
lies.
with you gals.
Uh-huh.
And then, so I was telling you, so I'm interviewing the designer for The Awful Dodger. I'm interviewing the designer for People We Meet on Vacation.
Mhm.
And there's another show. It's a new show. I don't know off the top of my head, but the actress was in. I'll look it up. Sorry, I'll look it up when you guys are talking because I can't recall. But I'm also doing a video on Joffrey. I was telling you, I'm going to do his costumes ranked because he only had like 13 costumes. I know it's shocking. Like
I
only
mean, he's
13,
a
right?
Lannister though, so he was always styling.
Mhm.
Well, he had the drip. What do you guys call it when you?
Yeah, that's really the
Yes,
drip.
yeah,
So yeah,
you said it
Okay.
right. Yep, he had
Correct.
that drip.
Thank you. I'm
Right.
learning from my young
put that
friend.
shit on.
Put that shit on. And then I'm also, you know what I've been working on? I'm working on a Groundhog Day video.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
Groundhog Day and it's coming up. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a Groundhog Day video and it's contemporary. Well, I guess by now it's not contemporary. It's so, they're wearing, but I love it because they're in those outfits like for multiple days.
Mhm.
Bill Murray. Yeah. Andy McDowell and Chris Elliott. So anyway, I'm doing a video on that. So hopefully that'll come out just around Groundhog Day. And I watch that show. I watch that that film with my kids every year. We do that, and then we do like Chinese New Year, like dumplings. That's usually what we do.
I forgot Chris Elliott was in that movie.
He is. He's really good, actually, in that movie.
Hand.
He's like, "Hey, pal." I'm the one who drives the car. But apparently, Bill Murray, he improv the part like "Don't drive angry." Like that was improv to the groundhog because he kept like crawling all over the place, and then they had the groundhog like driving.
I love when improv sticks in the series.
Don't
and
drive
shows.
angry.
So
Yeah, I loved it. It's hilarious. And also he improv the line, hey, let's rent first. Like I think he says something like, let's live here. We'll rent to start. I think that's what he says at the end.
Yeah, rent to start. That sounds right.
We'll rent to start. that was improv apparently. Anyway, so that's what I have.
See?
Back over
Busy.
to you,
All
AK.
Right, yeah, and you said not busy.
Well, I'm not. Like I'm not really that busy.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
What I will be doing coming up is more streams with these ladies for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms for the season. You'll see us here locked in. We'll have some other different guests floating in throughout the season for the next 6 weeks, 5 weeks now. Tomorrow, actually, myself, Meeks, DJ, and Fandom will be on DJ's channel and also on mine if we can get it synced up correctly to talk about season 2 Fallout episode 3. And that's going to be a vibe. If you have watched Fallout, then you want to come along for that, and it's going to be a good time. Coming up, we have more Fallout. We will be doing Stranger Things. I took basically like half of November and like the whole of December off. So yeah, we have a lot of shows to catch up on, but they are coming. Yeah, that's about it. So just set your notifications and stay tuned. We have a lot of things.
Oh, the other show I'm reviewing, by the way, or I'm interviewing the designer, is called I Love LA. So it's
that is on HBO.
It's HBO, yes.
Okay, yeah, I know that the lady who does like the animated voice or something that's her daughter who's in that.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Because
the curly hair.
The actress who is in it, Rachel, she actually, I was going to say, she was in. I interviewed the designer for another movie she was in. Let's see if I can figure it out here. Sorry to ramble on here.
Oh, Death, is it a Zion?
Shiva Baby. So yeah, sorry, she was in a movie called Shiva Baby. Has anyone seen that? It was really good. Anyway, I interviewed the designer for that, and anyway, so this is like one of these shows that she's written and is starring in, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw that because I loved her in Shiva Baby. So I'm going to be interviewing the designer. Her name is Christina Flannery.
Awesome.
I was also asked if I wanted to do the Beauty, the new Ryan Murphy show, but I was kind of like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Is anyone watching
I've been
that?
off Ryan Murphy since like the
It's
third
got
season.
Ashton
Like,
Kutcher
we
in
did
it, right?
Grotesquerie, remember? But I don't know what happened with
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. I forgot he did do the Grotesquerie. Yeah, but we
Yeah.
only got past like season 1 of that, and then
They
we
only
didn't
did-
finish it.
Yeah, and they didn't finish it, but I kind of the reason why I didn't really want to do the Beauty is it's got Ashton Kutcher in it, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't know
I don't mess with him like that either.
No.
That was a good call.
Oh, hey, Mink. She said, Shiva Baby is a great film. So painful, though. Yes, absolutely agree. What about Bex, though?
It's like, I'm here.
I am
here.
being
Yeah.
I'm here. And I'll be here every week.
I'm so glad you are.
Yes.
Oh,
We've missed you.
I miss you guys too.
We have.
I'm like, I'm
Life,
not
man.
with it.
Life be
at all.
lifing.
I'm lifing, but
Mhm.
I am. For those of you in the New York area, I will be hosting an Oscar party in Brooklyn.
Oh,
Oscar night.
You know what, Bex? I'm mad at myself now because I forgot to send you a damn Raven.
She went to New
a
York
couple of weeks ago, and I was there for like 2 weeks. Yeah,
Oh no,
I know.
that's all right.
I know.
It happens.
Yeah.
I also was like really sick, like right after the holiday.
But you also know I'm gonna be back because I'm always home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool
We'll look up.
beans.
Oh,
I get it. But yeah, I think that's kind of like my head's been more in like the film space
Mhm.
in the last like
I mean, that's where you work.
well, I mean, no, I work in television, but I mean I
That's
work in
still-
unscripted
that's still
television,
filming.
so
Eh.
but yeah, I've been, really deep in the movies, and the next couple months we'll definitely be catching up on all the Oscar stuff that I have not seen.
Okay, cool beans.
I will say,
You have to watch Sinners if you haven't watched Sinners. You have
oh,
to
I've
watch
watched
Sinners.
Sinners.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
okay.
Okay.
The only problem is
Okay.
I didn't see Sinners in the theater.
I went and
I
saw
didn't either.
I
Yeah.
saw it 3 times.
My
AK sent it. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. AK advised me to watch
May
it.
have possibly
Arg.
told you to watch it on a certain thing.
And
Arg.
then my son
Allegedly.
said, my son said, Mom, I want to see this in the theater. So we went and watched it in the
yeah,
theater.
no,
It is theater worthy.
when it was out,
Yeah.
between being busy, but also like the theater chain that I go to, the workers were on strike.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh no.
And then
Yeah.
and kind of obviously I live in New York. There are other
Mhm.
theater chains, but it was just kind of a weird summer. So
Thanks,
I've
Peter, I
seen
will.
it. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Peter was saying, I'm watching the Beauty CostumeCo. Check out that.
Oh,
first
yeah, that
episode.
one.
Yeah, that's on the list already, right?
Sorry, what's that?
Or what do you think? Didn't you say the Beauty was on your list of things to watch, or were you staying away from that initially?
No, that's the Ryan Murphy one, isn't it?
I'm not going to watch it if it's got Justin or if it's got
Yeah.
Ashton
what's his name?
Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
I mean,
Right,
like Ryan Murphy, like I'm a little tired
He
of
be
Ryan.
on nonsense.
Yeah.
He do be on nonsense.
He did a
sometimes.
lawyer one, and I was like, why? That one looks so bad. That lawyer one with Kim Kardashian.
All in or something like that. What is it called? Something
I
like
did.
that.
So bad.
I didn't hear about
I
that.
mean, like
And
that
I did.
that alone, like it's like I'm done with Ryan Murphy as well. It's
Yeah.
like putting
yeah,
her.
the
in
minute
a
you said
show.
Kim Kardashian, I was like, yeah, no, that's why I don't watch American Horror Story anymore. No, thank you.
Oh, who was it? Was
Thanks,
she in American
Chris.
Horror Story?
Yeah,
Yes.
they put her in the last
Yes.
2 seasons or
Yeah.
something like that.
The last 2 seasons I have
Crazy.
not watched.
Yeah. And it's funny
Fuck
because
that
she's trying to be a lawyer. She didn't pass the bar, which I heard it is difficult in California, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
And
so
we'll chop all that up to the drama.
she's trying to be a lawyer, and then she's playing a lawyer, and very poorly apparently. So yeah, I'm not gonna support that stuff. Oh, it's funny. I get a lot of emails, and do you want to do this show or this show? And a lot of times I'm just like, no.
Nah.
Like I got asked to do the housekeeper.
Oh, that one with Sweeney.
What was that
Yeah,
about?
and I'm like, I don't know, like especially costumes.
mean
it's
the
just not
movie
that
The
exciting.
House?
Allison Sweeney?
Wait, sorry. Are you talking about a show or the movie The House?
The movie The Housekeeper with
No,
Sydney
no.
Sweeney.
Never
The
heard of it.
Housemaid.
The housemaid.
The Housemaid, thank you.
Yeah.
So I got asked to do that. I was like, no, I don't
Yeah.
really want
I
to.
mean, all my movie nerd friends are like, it's a good movie, but I'm like,
Okay.
too bad
But
I'll never know
costumes?
because I'm not gonna watch it.
No, I'm
And I
just not.
can't
I'm not
imagine
going to
it.
watch it. Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's just like, and also just, unless like the costumes or something exciting, like something interesting about the costumes, like it just looks like clothes to me, right? Like a lot of times, right? So Ashton Kutcher is on some Silicon Valley big tech spy stuff.
Yeah, and the beauty thing, I think.
In the beauty, yes. Yeah, I just don't want to watch it.
I'm
And
good.
yeah. So a lot of times like I it's not that I don't want to support like certain shows. Like I've been asked to do like Palm Royale. I just didn't get a chance to, like, I can't, like a lot of times I can't just watch.
I've seen clips of that, and I'm
yeah,
like, dang.
it's very good. It's very good. Is it
Man.
Palm Royale?
Mm.
TV
With oh my gosh, with the
with Carol Burnett?
yes,
Yes, and yeah, Kristen Wiig. Anyway, so
There
I
you go,
started
that's what I
watching it, but I'm like, I don't have enough time to watch the whole thing. But the Artful Dodger, on that other hand, I'm like, it's totally my thing. So it's sometimes hard, to watch. When I get someone ask me to do something and they only have a certain amount of time for me to do it, and
Mhm.
I can't always, and because I have to put a lot of time into just watching the show. And so if it's something like I love, like Wheel of Time, or I'm like, yes, I'll do Wheel of Time. Yes, I'll do Dune, or something like that. I'm like, I'm all over it. But if it's something I'm not really
Sure on, you want to
Kinda
make time for
boring.
stuff that you know.
yeah, exactly. So that's sort of
It makes sense.
That makes
what's
sense.
happening there.
Yeah, okay.
My lovely Alicia, what about you? Have you shared with us what you're planning on doing over the next little while?
Yeah, just I'll be back here with the ladies next week, next Thursday. Tomorrow, myself, Meeks, Fandom, and DJ will be on, hopefully both mine and DJ's channels, talking about Fallout Season 2, Episode 3. Then we'll be back on Tuesday for some more Dunkin' Egg with Fandom and DJ. Hopefully double stream, but if not, either way, on Thursday we'll be back here with Heidi and the ladies for a double stream. And yeah, we'll be keeping it going. Just set your notifications. Me and Meeks will be doing our backlog of things over the next few months with the new things added in coming up. I don't know the exact schedule just yet, but what we're going to get to things. That's the most I can promise you is yes, we'll get to it.
By the way, Alicia, I was going to tell you your sound is really good tonight. Like, I don't know if you got a new mic. It sounds really good.
I don't, but I did correct some
you
of
sound
the volume.
very like.
Yay! Thank you. I'm glad it's working out. And I will again apologize for my sniffling. I'm sorry. My nostrils have been rebelling against me over the past.
I haven't heard it at
couple
all.
weeks.
No.
Yeah,
I was going to say we should get Fandom on here too. We should ask Fandom to come.
I will ask his schedule. He does work the third shift, so it is hard sometimes to get him on later past like 10:30. But I will see what I can do.
Okay, sounds good. So, I personally just want to thank everyone for coming tonight. You were like the funniest, smartest group of persons.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, we really appreciate you, and your comments are so great. Someone earlier was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much." No, we love it. We love it.
Keep talking.
We want you to be here and sharing and all that. And Peter, you're always a riot, and I always appreciate you. And
yes,
but anyway, yeah, lovely comments. And I was going to say, by the way, Ambrosia, yeah, absolutely, like king of yacht rock for me. Someone mentioned that earlier. Ambrosia, I love Ambrosia. I'm like always watching them on YouTube. I'm such a weird nerd. And my
It's
Toto.
always so much fun hanging with you guys. Thank you so
thanks
much
so
for
much. So
being
we're going to
here.
be here next
Fun.
week at 8 p.m. EST and doing episode 2, which I think it's salted beef, but I'm not sure. Salted meat or something.
Yes.
Cool
figure it out.
beans.
Okay, and if you
Alright.
want to watch, Meeks is going to be doing a reaction to it, so you can watch her all the many
Yes.
stages of grief or
Mhm. Hopefully it's
Grief
joyous
and
levity and entertainment.
laughter.
many
Yes.
stages. Hopefully, it's not grief.
No, hopefully it's joyous
Yeah.
laughter and entertainment. I will take it.
Exactly, for sure. Okay, well, thanks so much, everybody. Are we, Alicia? Are we done?
Dominica, hey, I didn't see you come in.
Who came in?
Dominica.
Dominica,
hello.
yes, I did not see when she got here. Welcome.
Quietly
Thank you for being
lurking.
here. Appreciate all of you guys. I know I have not been as active, like specifically in my chat, but that's because I wanted to
Aw,
make sure
thanks,
we were
Nick.
all in where everyone was. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Everyone that was in Heidi's chat, everyone that was in my chat. It's always great hanging with all of you. Thank you for making the convo so fun for us. We appreciate
Absolutely.
you all.
We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm ending the stream.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Oh, come through on Sunday and watch with me if you don't have anybody to watch with.